Yeah, I'm about to step in the ring for the fight of my life. Hit my knees and I strap on my gloves. Boy, I've been prepping since like I was 7. And thing is, I'm already covered in blood. Walking in love, this for the ones who've been stuck in the mud. Searching for hope. Trust me, I know what it feel like to drown in my problems, but God came and threw me the rope. Can't wait to look in his eyes. All of my life I've been battling lies. I found the truth and took off my disguise. Come for my head, I still live for the prize. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I was in the city going down, trying to blow. Everything changed when I learned to let it go. Hopping on stage, I ain't in it for the show. Only God one life, so I gotta let him know. Talk about real. I seen a man's whole bad hill. I seen a woman drooling out the mouth. I seen the demons in the cast it out. I seen my brother throw his whole vape in the lake. Seen smooth heal from the dark. I seen the spirit change my own heart. Can't tell it all, but this a good start.
K to the second letter. Who got the keys to the Jeep and the Hiller? They ain't never been realer. I am not shook, I'm a line, then chiller. My face blue steel, I ain't never been stiller. Ooh, KB ain't gotta get bigger. Ooh, Southside sing killers, bring light to the dark spots. Wake up, I didn't make up this God, the divine concealer. On the bread of heavens, like the red and black 11s, walking through the pearly gates. Popping through the most, I'm in the Holy Ghost. I'm looking like the Pope, swerving raves. They gon' get the word today. I send a text back, never curved the fate. Jesus, curses break, slaves get freed and the words awake. Ever seen a dope dealer? Cold killer, gold brother crying on the floor with us. Cause your hoe hit him, had a hole in him, now you got a hole in it. Tell him the Dead Sea here. We the new Israel, Israel, God really lives here. Watch the sin here, way more than 10. We begin here. We begin here. I put my hand on the Bible, the Lord is my witness that KB is closer than blood. I got that HGA tatted right next to my heart, so you know it's gonna always be love. Don't need no contracts or labels, you know he got him a seat at my table. Hovey little bro, so I'm willing and able. I keep some riders at home in the stable. Whoa, 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 I done told it all, but I still got more. Remember when the folks got killed next door? Partner told me, sell pills, not blow. Shorty told me, my career won't blow. Swear I don't care about the status. Why would I clout chase when God is my daddy? Take all my records, my money, my Grammys, I'm still gonna die richer than you can imagine. Jesus the king, I'm his prophet. Send me to Nineveh, I get it poppin'. They see an interview, swear I ain't with it. I say come see what I do in my city. From cooling with Kendrick to walking through Romans with people in prison. Let me stop talking, cause man, I've been did it. Can't let my left hand on my right position. Y'all just gonna have to see when I transition. I can't tell it all, man. Let's go.
That is so far. And that's pretty far. How far to be exact? Gavin Grahovac got it out of here. Whips it right through the cold, over the wall and left to the Aggies. Up 2-0 now.
The big, strong sophomore spins on one and hits a rocket out to left.
I know. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate to lose a guy like Gavin Grahovac for the year. And it sucks for the team, but honestly, sucks for Gavin. I mean, this dude has such a pro path. Destined for the draft in 2026, and he sustains a shoulder injury that requires surgery, and he's out. And you wish him the best in his recovery. You wish the best for his family, all that stuff. I'm sure he'll be fine. He's a young competitor. He's an athletic, gifted young man. He's going to come back as good as ever, but it's going to take some time, and it's not going to happen in the 2025 baseball season. We'll have to wait another year to see Gavin back out in Bluebell Park. And in the meantime, we're going to have to see a shuffle here. Aggies opt to move some guys around. As we expected, Wyatt Hensler, who's a natural third baseman, slides over to third base. They're going to start the freshman. Sawyer Farr starting at second base in place of Hensler, part of the domino effect of Gavin being out. And then for this midweek game, we're going to see Bear Harrison man the catcher position, and we're going to see Yamal George out at right field once again. We saw him for a game there. I think the Saturday game he was there, played very well. And the rest of it is business as usual. You have Aiden Sims True freshman, right-handed pitcher. Of course, we're a left-hand pitch heavy team. You'll see the righty Aiden Sims for the first time in Aggie Land tonight versus Texas State. Good to see you guys. Thank you so much for being here. We got Aggie baseball on a Tuesday night. It didn't get a weather cancellation. We're good. We have sports tonight. It's amazing. It's amazing. So, yeah, we actually get to play. Hopefully the team can get onto a better schedule now. Obviously, the weather last week will throw off not only game schedule, delay games, cancel games, but also throw off practice, batting practice, your routine, your rhythm. So, hopefully this team just looks a lot better tonight because you got some big games coming right up. In fact, we'll take a quick look at them. Aggie baseball schedule, because yeah, you got, I mean, you're in non-con, right? And you're going to be seeing some more teams similar to Cal Poly and Elon very soon. But for now, get myself back on the screen here. I was hiding. For now, you got some nice name brands coming up. You got Texas State. You got Arizona on Friday in Houston, Oklahoma State and Rice, part of that trip as well. So you got some pretty big programs you have to deal with, and hopefully this brings the best out of A&M. And specifically, I'm looking for the Bats to take a step up from what we saw in these first couple of series, especially this most latest series. Minimal hits for the capability that this team has. And as we've been thinking through it, are we panicking? Are we not? I come to this realization, we kind of talked about this on the Sunday show, that Bats are the first domino that probably should fall to get this team closer to where it can be, because we've seen some fielding errors, we've seen some relief pitching inconsistency, some subpar pitching in the relief duties, and you're experimenting, you're trying things, and maybe some of that stuff could have been expected because you have a lot of guys playing unusual positions, out of positions, new things. But Bats should and will come sooner than anything, I would imagine. I would imagine that maybe the fielding issues persist for a while. Maybe it takes a while to land on your consistent pitching flow, but Bats can come now. There's no reason the Bats have to wait. So I see people calling for a Caden Kent dinger. I saw a Sawyer Farr homer, the freshman, going to get one. Let's take a quick look at Sawyer Farr, one of the most highly touted freshmen in the country. Let's get him back on screen. Number 17 overall shortstop in the country. Number 3 in Texas. Let's see what the man can do. The man should slug. The man should be able to field. It's a young guy. And you have a pair of freshmen because you're also starting the young and relatively unknown Aiden Sims. Not a top recruited guy. Not a big name. But we'll see what the young man can do. One of the few righties. It'd be nice to have a righty starter in the arsenal because, of course, you start triple lefty on the weekend. It'd be nice to get a righty going. So we shall see. I believe his pitching tops out at around 87, but that was reported late high school. Let's see what he's hitting now. And we'll keep an eye on the young man. It should be exciting to watch, and we'll see how they handle the relief duty. It's early season, so you might see some shuffling. You might see some guys you don't normally see. So it should be exciting to watch. We've got a couple of freshmen starting the game today. I will throw this back on the screen so everyone can see it. Let's check in with everybody in the chat. I see some familiar faces. BTTS, howdy. I like the lineup, and I'm interested to see how Sims looks. Just pull out the win. I don't care how. Also calling a Sawyer Farr homer. All right, BTTS has the Sawyer Farr homer. We got it. That's one call out. Malik Boroso, let's go. Caden Kent's going to get a dinger. Okay, we got Kent, and we got Sawyer Farr. And here's the deal, guys. I don't know if you'll care about the salsa thing. If you care about the salsa thing, let me know, because I have a plan for it. I can't do it consistently. I will literally die. But if you want it, let me know and I'll give you the reasons. Like maybe there's a path we could implement the salsa. I'm not sure yet. Thoughts on Gavin being out for season? Yeah, I saw your message and I started the show with the response. It sucks, but we have people to step up. It seems like our fielding was going to be a work in progress to begin with. It's a big bat to lose. It's an experienced piece to lose. It's a beloved player, a good locker room guy to lose. He'll still be around though. Maybe not right away with the surgery. It sucks, but this team is in position to sustain one. Maybe not 2 or 3, but sustaining one should be doable. And Sorrell will obviously be back maybe in a couple of weeks or so. So I hate it for Gavin more than anything. This team should be okay, but you'd be lying if it wasn't a blow. It does hurt, but you have a chance to slot in. It's not possible to one for one do it, but over time, through shuffling, through building experience, it can happen over time. Yeah, so Hensler's doing third. What's up, Troy? What's up, Malek? What's up, Kansas City Chiefs fan? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Calling, yep, you got the Sawyer Farr homer. I see you. Kent, yep. Caden was my pick to hit the most this year after Jace. Dude, I think Kent's looking great at bat right now, and I think he has a chance to do it. He's one of our best batters in the early season. Actually, the whole back end of the lineup are our best bats so far. Maybe not sheer homers. Obviously, Jace has 3, but in terms of just getting hits, it's the back end of this rotation right now, man. They're all getting on base most consistently. Insane how hard that ball. I know, it's insane. That home run that I started the show with, the fact that Gavin even hit that homer with the shoulder in need of surgical repair in the cold weather, just fantastic stuff, man. That was his goodbye for the year, unfortunately, but it was good for him. Troy says, we ready. We are ready. You have cricket training tonight? Well, enjoy your cricket training. And you love Aggie baseball. You're at the right place for it, man. You're at the right place. You drinking the hot sauce tonight? Okay, someone did ask about the hot sauce. Someone chip dipped in salsa. I've just been drinking the salsa, and that's problematic because it hurts my lips. But here's the thing. I'm willing to do the salsa. I'm willing to do it, but we have to have very specific scenarios to do it. So if you guys want to throw out some scenarios that would force me to drink the salsa, we're going to do it. I can't do it per home run. This team has too much firepower to do it. Should it be a specific player getting a homer that would make me do the salsa tonight? Would it be a specific scenario? Maybe a grand slam, maybe like a double, maybe a double play. A double play, I do the shot of salsa, something like that. Give me a scenario, and we'll do the salsa for that reason, if you guys want to. So if you want to throw some stuff out there, I'm all ears. What about a call-out? There you go, BTTS, you did it. You understand. Okay, so right now we have Farr and Kent potentially. I'd like to hear some more ideas on the salsa world, but let's get this game going. We're about to start. Texas State, man, I don't know too much about them. I know they're a decent program, as are the teams we're playing this weekend, so it'll be definitely more of a challenge in the last couple of games. And, you weren't great against those, so hopefully that brings out the best in us. All right. Every strikeout, we do a shot of salsa. You want me to die, sir? I need good scenario. I need not necessarily common scenarios. Maybe something you're not guaranteed to see every game, but it's something you have a decent chance of seeing. Like specifically like a 3-run homer or a 2-run homer, something specific, or a certain player doing something, a double play, I don't know, a catcher catching a fly out, something like that. We'll get it going that way. Let me get this game going. But I appreciate you guys being here. If you could drop a like while you're here, that would help the show out. Thank you so much. Every A&M error? No, that's, I guess there's something to that, because I don't like the fact that I feel pain every time A&M does something good. It's going to make me start rooting against A&M. Probably not. Maybe subconsciously. All right. The broadcast is already clickable if y'all want to get into it. Look, we got the starting soon thing going. Double play. Double play is something we'll probably see. I think, there's a good chance you'll see it. An A&M double play only, though. Only an A&M double play. All right. I like double play. If it's between double play, Sawyer Farr, and Caden Kent hitting a homer, which one would it be between those 3? We'll see as people file in if we can maybe refine this out a little bit. It's early, right after work, so I imagine we'll have a late arriving crowd, but I appreciate you guys for tuning in right on time. As usual, we'll keep the game audio and the scoreboard on screen and quietly going so you guys can keep up with it. Every time A&M commits an error, that's actually pretty good. Aaron says cash for the homer for the salsa. Dude, I don't want to be mean, but it might be a while because Cash is not starting the season hot. So I might not be taking salsa. I believe in Cash, though. He had too good of a year last year not to hit a homer soon. All right, we're going to do the Cash. You want to do Cash? Every time. Malik is like going with the most common things. Malik said strikeout. Every time the first pitch is a strike. You're going to take like 10 shots a game. Malik's a savage, man. All right, we're going to do Cash. Gavin Cash homer. This might not happen, but he is due. He is due. He is too good of a bat to be held down. Hensler, too. Hensler's also due. Even though Hensler's been hitting, I think Hensler's due for a homer. But we'll do Cash. I'm just going to leave it on screen for a while so everyone knows. Oh, look at it. Man, we got the best backdrop in college sports, man. The backdrop is Texas sky and Kyle Field. Oh, it's just gorgeous, man. All right, we got the broadcast starting. Y'all tune in to your Watch ESPN apps, SEC Network Plus. I think you have to pay for this. Joining the stream is a Bobcat hailing from East Coast. Looking forward to a good game. Well, thanks for stopping by, man. I'm looking forward to a good game as well. No ill will towards Texas State tonight. I don't have any reason to hate them. I just hope A&M performs really well and everyone stays healthy. Thanks for coming, man. Appreciate it. All right, we're going to leave this on the screen for now, just so people know. Once the broadcast actually starts, I'm going to have to take it off because I don't want to get shut down midstream. That would suck. But I will flash the lineups one more time for everyone that's filing in. There we go. If you're just coming in and you don't know yet, Sawyer Farr will start in place of Gavin Grahovac. Wyatt Hensler will move to his natural position of third base. Farr will play second base. Aiden Sims, the true freshman righty, will be pitching today. Cash is due. Cash is really due. Rent's due. Pay up, Cash. Now, I'm being patient with everything right now. There's no need to get hasty right now. You made the move because of Gavin. You're going to make a move because of Sorrell. Let's let some of these guys in new places, new positions, figure stuff out. That includes Binderup, not new to first base, but new to just the college game and being a daily starter. He's got to find some consistency. I think it'll come. The bat is obviously, we've heard about it, is very valuable. We've seen it. Probably would have gotten a second homer in different weather conditions, but got one in the opening series. How will it work when Sorrell comes back? That's a great question, man. That is a really good question. I would guess that right field would be the first candidate for a move because of the youth and Jamal George kind of being a plug-and-play kind of guy. I would guess that Terrence Keel, the second, would be the first guy to maybe see a spot get conceded, but who knows, man? Who knows? It's a very good question. We will find out. All right. As you can see, we're ready to go. Rocking the beautiful red, white, and blue home unis. The starting pitcher, I believe, gets to pick the unis. So the true freshman got the choice. And a hell of a choice it is. We love this combo. All right. I will get this off the screen. You're going to look at my ugly mug, and I'll get the scoreboard on. Second will be a battle. It's very possible the second base, we could see movement there. Very, very possible. All righty. Aaron Sims starts with a foul ball. Let's get the scoreboard going for you guys. Just give me a second here. I couldn't gauge it until it's on the screen. Don't look at that. It's illegal. 0-1 pitch is a ball. 1-1 count. The 1-1 pitch. Another ball. Y'all are seeing this happen in real time. That's how a scoreboard gets made. I got the foul ball, then 3 balls. We got a 3-1 count for the young man. It's Andrew Monaco today. Yes, it is. Andrew Monaco on the ESPN Network Plus something. Deep fly ball, right field. Can Jamal get it? And that'll be a homer. Not the best start for the young man at the mound. And that's how we get the thing going, guys. First at bat of the game. Let's let this young man shake some of the, nerves, shake the first college game jitters. Doesn't feel good, but hey, you got it. You ripped the Band-Aid. Welcome to the college game. Yes, exactly. Welcome to college baseball. Aiden Sims, right? It's Sims. Is it Aiden Sims? Aaron Sims? Sir, you're going to go out there? All right. This is how we start. Yeah.
Friday and Saturday would have died.
Panic!
Hey, Nathan
It's
said
panic
he's
time!
carrying 0 ERA for his career.
Honestly, I don't think we'll drop a ton of games. It's going to take me a while to panic. It's going to take me a while knowing that just the personnel you have. It's going to take me a while to panic about this. But I do think the bats should come around earlier, sooner than later. All right, let's get a nice strikeout to follow that up. Come on. Got the 1-2 count.
Sims ahead 1-2. Stays away, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
All right.
Has hits in 5.
Absolutely, especially early season midweek games. That's why we're seeing, you know, we're getting the Bear Harrison back out there. We're getting Jamal George back out there. We got Sawyer Farr in the game. We got a freshman pitcher in the game.
Shot right to Bender up.
Nice. Bender up snags it.
Snares that liner for the first out here in the top.
First out of the game. Let's get the hell out of the inning now. Let's just not let this bleed into anything else right away.
On that one.
It looked like Bender just took out his phone and started texting after that.
11 hits, 27 at bats, 14 total bases for Ferris.
What's up, Noble?
Only game in which he went hitless.
Still at work, but locked in. Nice, man. Nice.
One of the doubleheader Saturday.
Can we use the year one coach excuse again? No, sir.
Sunday against Illinois, and he's hit
And we're gonna hit the batter.
slide. He's a
Man.
base runner.
Man. It's a young man. This is part of the experiment.
So what numbers do you give for Eaton? The 250 average or a win, loss, and an ERA of 4 for the designated hitter? Yeah. Has a win over
Yeah.
Binghamton
So we got a homer.
Illinois.
We got a line drive out.
Player for Texas.
We got a hit by pitch.
2 years at Navarro College. From the stretch, Sims. up
Let's
to the first
respond,
side.
young Sims.
Fastball a little high.
A little high, wow.
And when we say for the first time for Aaron Sims,
Feels like this ump might have a pretty strict box. We'll see.
for the
A little strict strike zone.
first of many pitchers that Michael Early would like to see for Texas A&M.
I'm also extremely biased.
Go against McNeese.
That one's in the dirt.
Blocked by Bear Harrison.
Good block by Bear.
Is Ethan Ferris, who was hit by
Yeah, we've seen Galloway be a fantastic catcher so far. Especially like some very promising stuff at bat. Obviously had the homer. Maybe would have had a grand slam last game if there wasn't a wind. Can't really blame it, but, you know, I think there's some good stuff we're seeing from Galloway. And he's looking like he could separate himself from Bear. So Bear has a chance right now in a midweek game.
Do some catching.
There's a strike. Got the 2-1 count going.
They have Hayden Kreitz as well. That's a big void left by Jackson Appel, though.
83 on that one.
this season.
Well, especially those with the switch hitter and everything that Mike Arley talked about. You just
I'll check up with your chat questions in a second. Just locked into this young man here.
2-1 slider on the
Interesting. We'll call that one a strike. Okay.
runner at first is Ethan Ferris.
All right, we got the 2-2 count.
2 balls.
Let's get the first career strikeout, young man. Let's do it.
Bender upholds him on. The rest of the infield plays eat the pull.
Now that one will be outside.
Chase way outside, 3-2.
Now here's the full count.
By Bear Harrison.
Got the man on first from the hit by pitch.
So the count runs full. 1 down. Ferris at first.
Steve Hensler moved to third. Sawyer Farr, the true freshman, starting at second base.
There goes
Oh, and he'll swing.
from his knees. The throw.
And they'll throw him out at second. That's the inning. Okay, Bear. Okay, Bear.
By Sawyer Farr.
There we go, Bear.
From Bear Harrison.
Nice, accurate ball.
Dos Equis don't care how it happens.
Just that.
Beautiful, man.
Exactly.
It's a beautiful throw by Harrison. And a good pitch.
All right, Bear Harrison, man. That was some good stuff. He got one out of the dirt a couple pitches ago. Then he throws him out at second right there to close the inning out. Control the damage. You give up the homer, but you took care of things quickly. Very good stuff, Bear. On the knee, man.
Almost.
Accurate.
Interference.
I want to see the catch closer.
And how about the first chance?
Very accurate. Very accurate.
Base for Sawyer Farr.
Quick tag.
Yep.
It is a
That was awesome.
play.
Way to go, Bear.
And today's
All right, let's check in. Let's check in. As long as we're top 8 when it matters, I'll be happy. And look, I don't even care about ranking, but that would be a nice indicator that you're doing well. I want to see mistakes steadily go down. That was pretty clean fielding right there. No mistakes. That was good. But I specifically want to see bats really pick up in the next couple of weeks. That's what I want to see. Because I feel like even if you're not your best right now, you could be better than what you just showed. There was weather. It's early season. You got a chance to do it. Comeback season. Yes, sir. It's the revenge tour. What's what? It's the revenge tour. What's up, Blue Honeydew? I'm trying to delay leaving work as long as possible due to major power outage in our neighborhood. Just hang out, man. You got streaming at work. You could do it. You could do it, David. Yeah, I answered this. It's Hensler at third, Sawyer Farr at second. Yamal George is starting at right field for Terrence Kill the second. Just midweek movement. We're seeing Bear Harrison, who had a great play just now, starting at catcher instead of Galloway today. And we have the young true freshman. I have to remember the name. Is it Aiden Sims? Yeah, Aiden Sims, starting at pitcher. What are your thoughts on Grahovac and when you think Sorrell will come back? Sorry about spelling. Yeah, I started the show with this, but essentially I mostly feel gutted for Gavin. Obviously, has a pro path ahead of him. Was poised to have a really big year. Breakout freshman last year. Sucks for him. He's going to have to kind of reset that clock a little bit, go to rehab, do all that. I think the team's in a decent position to sustain it. By no means are you just going to, not notice the difference because he's such a great player, especially he's a great bat. But you got bodies. You're seeing it right now. Hensler naturally slides to third. All right. Caden Kent leading us off today. New order. I didn't even catch that in the lineup. Caden Kent leading off. Couple balls to start. Quick pitch count on this guy. Quick pitch clock on this guy, it seems. Cats are going down. What a throw. Yes, sir. Philip Benavides, good to see you, Gig'em. You're lucky we didn't agree on the double play. I know, it would have been early. Would have been early. By the way, salsa's in play, and we're doing challenges for me to take the salsa. I can't do it for every home run. I will literally die. So, today's challenge, if Gavin Cash hits a homer, I take the salsa. That's today's salsa scenario. I like that, salsa scenario. Yeah, the salsa scenario is Gavin Cash hitting a homer, then I take the salsa. It's brutal. I can't make it a regular thing. Kent makes good contact, but it's going to come down in center field, I think. It doesn't! It's a Caden Kent! Back-to-back leadoff homers for both teams. Caden Kent, welcome to the leadoff batting position. Maybe this is where you belong. Maybe this is the perfect spot for him because he has started the season so well. So well. And you know what? Early bubbles! Early bubbles, baby! Come on! Come on, Caden! There is nothing special about this man's father. I'm just kidding. Let's go. No, I can't do the salsa. People called it. Who called Caden Kent? Someone called Caden Kent right away. Who was it? Someone called it. It was Malik. Malik called it. Malik, before the show started, called the Caden Kent homer, and we got it. First at bat, my guy. Good job, Malik. Malik. All right, Jace batting in his usual second slot. Let's go, man. Let's go. What's what called it too? All righty. All righty, I love it, man. I love it. I love it. All right, early 0-2 count for Jace goes to a 1-2 count. Let's follow it up, man. That was a beautiful start. You know, you gave one up, you got it right back on your leadoff of your own. Jace fouls it off. Wow, man. What a start. What a start. No, we switched it to Gavin Cash. It was Cash. Because Cash is due. Since Noble's at work, I'll say smash that like button. If y'all get the like button, that would help out. I appreciate you guys for being here. Yes, sir. We got the bubbles going today. Oh, swing and a miss for Jace. Not worried about Jace. That's baseball for you. We got Home Depot coming up. Wyatt Hensler batting third.
And just swinging over the top of it.
Y'all didn't see that those bubbles coming, did you? And it's all over my keyboard now. I need a new keyboard anyway. Those bubbles just kind of like ooze out of the gun. All right, let's get Wyatt Hensler going, man. He's been improving, but I think he's due for some big stuff. Paul says, that's what I'm talking about, baby. When we surrender a leadoff homer, we get a leadoff homer. Also love the heads-up play by Bear. Man, that was some good action right there after a rough start to the game on their leadoff. A couple of great plays back-to-back right there, including the binder-up snag. Snagged a line drive right out of the air. It was beautiful, too. It was right to him, but still just to catch it, you know, get it under your belt. Oh, did he go? Did he swing? Oh, they're going to call it a swing. We got a 2-1 count.
Not surprising.
Yeah, he kind of rotated into it. Probably got past that midline. All right. 2-1 count. Hensler makes contact. High center field. This looks catchable. It's gone! Wyatt Hensler, baby! Come on! Let's go! Beautiful! The bats are awake! The bats are awake! Were you sleeping? Were you sleeping? Noble, stay at work!
Run there by Ferris, but not going to be able to go.
Come on! Hey,
Bring that one back.
hey. I think something's appropriate.
Oh, the rattling bug, the bug down in the valley. Oh, rare bug, the rattling bug, the bug down
It was the weather! We can blame the weather! Okay, David, the last reporter said that after only having one kid with him the first game, or the first series, whatever it was, he had 5 kids with him the last game. So they made it up for him. Hensler was due. Hensler was indeed due.
Well, when you retire 20,
All right, let's go.
20 guys in a row.
Binder up. Binder up batting in the 4-hole now. So that's another shift I didn't catch in the lineup. I was so busy looking at the third base, second base situation, I didn't notice that they had moved Binder up to the cleanup spot. Okay, this is interesting. I know, Malik. I dodged a bullet switching the rules up. All right, there's a ball. Got an early 0-2 count. Now it's a 1-2 count. What? This is... We got some action early, guys. We got some action early. All right, all right. 1-2 count for Binder up. It's going to take a... He's going to watch a strike out there. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Exactly, Steve. Exactly. The bats were due to wake up.
Then you have it up a clock.
All right. Now Hayden Schott batting 5th in the rotation.
I mean, he played in New Mexico.
All right. Let's see Hayden Schott get back to himself. Back to form.
The Aggies this weekend on Sunday, quite a bit.
No, obviously, you love to have guys on base for Hayden Schott. He seems to be an RBI machine. Right there, he's just going to ground out one hopper. All right. We'll take a productive little inning there. A couple of homers to start things off. We'll take it. We'll take it. You respond to giving up a leadoff homer with a leadoff homer of your own. And then Wyatt Hensler, man, welcome to Aggie Land once again. It's good to have you, man. It's good to have you. Home Depot. Home Depot all day. All right, let's catch up at the chat real quick. BTTS says, boom. If I pay the $11.99 for ESPN Plus, can I watch the game, or what do I need? I think that's it. I think it's ESPN Plus for this one. SEC Network Plus, I believe it's an ESPN Plus login. Yeah, it was the weather. We're so blaming the weather now. It's so clear. It's so clear. Bubbles fly in clear skies, warm weather. Unfortunately, it does get cold one more time, but it doesn't matter because you're in a dome this weekend. Beautiful. Let's freaking go, says Blue Honeydew. Let's go, says Andrew Wells. Hensler was due. Everyone is due. Everyone is due. Gavin Cash, you're next. I'm ready to take the salsa for you, man. I'm ready to take the salsa. The salsa on the line is for a Gavin Cash homer. That's how we're doing it today. We'll make a new scenario, the salsa scenario, every game. But today it's Gavin Cash. Big W's from Troy. Bubbles from Blue Honeydew. I would have had to take the salsa twice already. I know, man. Steve, absolutely. Bats were due, and here they come. Let's keep it up, though. You're one inning in. Let's not stop. And let's stop some of the other bleeding on the other side. Great play by Bear Harrison. We'll take it. Shotsman, this is going to bother him all year. For sure it is. For sure. But he can still bat, man. He can still bat. Saw Texas State this weekend against Illinois, and it wasn't a terrible ball club. A&M showing its strength. Gig 'em. Yes, sir, Michael Zapata. 5-2 team. I'm going to run to the restroom real quick before this inning starts, hopefully.
Well, I think that, he worked against him enough in the fall and the spring to know. He gave up home runs to them, too. So, I mean, this isn't going to be a big surprise, but he can relax now and get into the game.
Chase Mora leads off this top of the second for Texas State. Swing, a late swing on that slider by 6. 0-1. Mora, the redshirt senior, in the number 5 hole in this lineup on this Tuesday. the other way. Jamal George to the wall, turns off the wall, and will fire to second base. Kent, not in time, throwing the infield side. It's a leadoff double by.
Oh, base hit. Okay. I have to be in this chair. It's bad luck if I get up. That's established now. I could not be standing up. All right. Young, true freshman, right-handed pitcher, Aiden Sims, getting some early tough lessons, man. Let's just settle in here. Let's just settle in a little bit, Mr. Sims. We want LSU. We want Cal Poly.
Mora, who had 3 hits.
All right.
In the doubleheader against Illinois. A leadoff double here in the second.
All right, man.
Left-handed hitting second baseman.
Look for the bunt. Foul off.
Yeah, wide hands are played.
Man, I know not all of us are big on the alts, the alt uni stuff. I really like the red, white, and blue baseball jerseys, man. They're so clean.
So him going back over there.
Most of our baseball jerseys are super clean.
And he's going to be able to
Adidas may have done us dirty with those last alternate basketball jerseys, but they make it up with all the baseball jerseys.
0-1 to Tabor. Popped up.
That's going to be a pop fly.
Backing out of play. Harrison a long look.
They're zooming in on center field, even though the ball did not go that direction.
Tabor played 2 years at Temple College. Basically a 300 hitter. Last year.
He's calling him Aaron Sims. I was almost calling him Aaron Sims. It's a new face, new guy.
Leadoff double by
I didn't expect to see an Aiden Sims tonight,
strikes on Tabor.
but let's just play around.
Sims looks back and sends home. Grounded
All right, there's another foul. Still got the 0-2 count going.
That is Josh Blackley in the first base coach's box, and it is Josh Blackley's birthday today.
Man, I'm loving Caden Kinn at leadoff. He started the season. You could just tell this kid is locked in.
Slightly open stance.
Kid works so hard from all reports. He just looks very, very veteran and calm and collected and just locked in at bat right now. Swing at the high ball. It'll sky up into right to Sawyer Farr. And Sawyer Farr gets his first action of his young career.
have in the
Actually, did he play a little bit? He subbed in for a little bit a couple games ago, right?
and then the left-hander.
Drew, did you see the road to the show at MLB? You can be college teams. Yeah, I did see that, and we're not one of them. It's a bunch of. That's bullshit, man. We got to be one of them. Anyone complaining about Andrew Monaco clearly isn't used to Dave South, dude. Yeah. Monaco's a pro. I've been watching Monaco for years. He was a Spurs guy for the longest. I grew up watching Monaco. They called him the fan favorite
Always have a great
in the Spurs games.
you get hit for the first time. And
All right, let's settle in, Mr. Aiden.
punch in the face for that leadoff hitter.
Leadoff double here in the second.
Swing and a miss. Let's go. 0-2 count. How ironic is it that Kent replaces another injured person and homers immediately? It's like his calling card, stepping in for injured players, hitting grand slams. He's already done both things he's known for in this early 7-game season. That's just the Caden Kent blueprint right there. 0-2, swing and a miss. That's the strikeout, baby. There you go. There we go.
Strikeout for Sims and 2 down here in the second.
This is a BTTS. This is part of the earning your stripes. You gotta earn the right to be called the correct name. And he just took a step closer to that after that first career strikeout.
Good pitch outside the strike zone, spinning it down their love.
Dave, I don't think I'm familiar with Dave South. I think I'm too new of an Aggie. No, I do. Yeah, I know the voice. I remember the name, but again, like me getting into Aggie sports was like a 2016 thing. So very tail end of that. Very tail end of that is when I went to school there. I think Monaco started in 2018. So very minimal experience. 0-2 count. Come on, man. Let's just turn this corner right here and just make it a hell of a game for the young Aiden Sims. Let's do it right now.
2 strikes on Pugh.
0-2 pitch.
With 2 away.
All right, that'll be a little outside low. It's all right.
Pretty much the same pitch he got the swing in the midst from Thompson.
Home run by Wyatt Eckler is
You know who's really great and terrible at the same time? The dude that does Fox football.
They're now one behind him. The 1-2 is chopped to the
There's the foul ball. What's his name? Obviously super famous. I'm blinking on his name. He does the Big Noon kickoff, the Big Noon game for Fox. He has the most tremendous voice, but like minimal game awareness. It's the weirdest dynamic to listen to. He's great and bad at the same time.
I thought you were going to talk about Luke
Next to Joel Klatt. Y'all, someone will tell me in the chat I know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. Gus Johnson. It's like the best voice, the most hype commentator, but just doesn't have a feel. There's a high ball. Yeah, Gus is both great and bad. He called the Johnny versus OU game and it was great. Yeah, he's so hype, man. He just has the great inflections, can really capture the moment if he can find the moment.
runner at second, 2 away, 2-ball, 2-strike count.
Swing and a miss. Let's go. Come on, man. There we go. Back-to-back strikeouts for the young man. All right, Aiden Sims settling into the game of college baseball. Love to see it, man.
At second base.
Love to see it.
To the bottom of the second we go. Texas
This is so much fun, man. How much fun is college baseball? Just watching these storylines, watching these young guys develop. Early season, low pressure. We're just hoping for improvement. I think we're seeing some in real time, but short sample size. Let's keep playing well. You don't like Joe Tessitore? Okay, what's wrong with Joe Tessitore? Great voice. Doesn't seem particularly biased. I like Joe Tessitore. I think he's great. What are we talking about, David? Give me reasons. Give me reasons. I'll hear you out. Monaco said Aiden. He earned it. He earned the name. All right, I think we have Gavin Cash to lead off this inning, unless there's been another shift that I'm not familiar. Let's take a quick look at the lineup, because again, when I was looking at the lineup earlier, I was not paying attention to the order at all. I was looking at the change because of Grahovac's injury. We have Kent, Jace, Hensler, Binder up shot. Yamal George will be next. Wow, that's interesting. And then Gavin Cash. All right, Cash got bumped down a little bit. Cold start to the year. So we're going to see Gavin Cash this inning, that's for sure. We're also going to see the young true freshman Sawyer Farr. You know, highly sought after true freshman. He expecting some really big things. This guy's part of the future for sure. Country Billy, you're not even watching the game, just enjoying the stream. I appreciate that, Country Billy. That's nice of you, because I know you're not always the nicest to us Aggies. You like to stop by when we're losing. This is a nice moment for Country Billy. Tessitore overreacts to everything. In my minuscule, non-comparable sample of being here, I understand being compelled to overreact to things. You just feel like you need to. All right, who are your favorite, Franz? Who are your favorites? All right, Yamal George had a big RBI, I think on Saturday when he started in place of Terrence Kill the second. I think it was maybe the lead taking points. I'm not sure, but it was big time. Texas is back, baby. That was funny. No, dude, I give him credit for that one. That's we gotta appreciate him saying that one. That one opened a can of worms for jokes. All right, Jamal George with the 0-1 count. Another low pitch. 2-0 count. I like to see Gavin in the dugout right now. I guess he hasn't had that surgery just yet. Another low pitch. 3-0 count. I'm not sure Yamal George's height, but it can't be over 6 foot. One of the only short players on the team. Everyone's tall and huge on this team. And over half of them are lefties. Looked a little inside to me, but we're going to call it a 3-1 count. Was it down the middle? I'm not used to the perspective of watching baseball. I'm obviously a new baseball talker. 3-1 is a ball. I'm going to walk him. All right. Salsa's on the line on this one. Gavin Cash gets a homer. I'm taking the salsa. Do you like Gary Danielson? Because I like Gary Danielson and Brad Nessler. I like them both. I actually like Gary Danielson. I know.
You don't hit as many home runs in Lubbock's
I know, it's...
not have a little
How dare I?
but he just got to shake that off. And
All right, Gavin Cash, make me feel the heat, man.
Lefty matchup and a move to first.
Gonna check him at first.
They wanted to do it, Gavin. A bit of a wild swinger.
I have ESPN Plus and it still won't let me watch. That's such crap.
That's wild, but it's
I don't know why that's happening. What's happening when you click the game, Malik?
let it go.
yeah,
What does it say?
still got to let it rip some.
Absolutely. Down and away.
There's a low pitch.
Back there by Munguia.
Have my matching jersey on tonight since McNeese was canceled. Nice. Very nice, Teresa B. That's awesome.
Very deep in
You're wearing the same one they're wearing? That's great. I wish I need to start building my collection. Swing and a miss. 1-1 count. Nice little changeup.
2-1 Aggies are on the bottom of the second.
Got him with the timing on that one. Let's go, Gavin. I want the salsa, man. I want the hot sauce. You got to do it.
Move to first after Jamal George. Drew the leadoff walk here.
So this guy has kind of that sneakier first base check,
George plays a little.
whatever you call it,
like
rather than like the whip that we see some pitchers equip. 1-1 count.
Cash checks
High pitch. 2-1 count. It wasn't me to input my TV provider,
he was on team.
but I haven't watched TV in years. It asked you to input the TV provider. This is on SEC Network Plus. You shouldn't need that. Oh, well, you should be able to cancel that ESPN Plus without paying, right?
2-1 the count to Gavin Cash.
Another high pitch. 3-1 count. We'll take a walk. I know I want the homer for the salsa, but I'll take productivity.
And what did Cade Kent do on a 3-1?
exactly. We take a
I appreciate Gary Danielson, David, because I think he takes the time and he accurately breaks down plays and X's and O's and in moments in the game. There's a swing and a miss.
That qualifies.
that was.
3-2.
He doesn't seem to fan over a specific team. I know they give him hell for fanning over Alabama, but it's hard not to appreciate what Bama was.
Hey, he took the balls.
3-2, full count for Gavin Cash. Where's this going to go?
3-2 instead the move to first.
Going to keep hitting first.
4 6s. Grit Glory ready to drink vodka cocktails. A proud partner of Texas A&M Athletic Shop now. 4 6s. Grit
But who am I to say, man? These guys are all pros.
Jamal George
My ass is on the couch.
first. The 3-2 to Cash. Down.
They're going to say strikeout.
He struck him out. That's outside according to Trackman. So home plate umpire John Brammer takes the at-bat away from Gavin Cash.
I don't know, man. I can't gauge the accuracy of these pitches.
When it's away.
It looked outside to me.
That one right there was away.
It looked outside to me.
Here's Sawyer Farr.
I don't know. How'd y'all feel about it? It was close enough, though, for an ump to judge it, but
Game, but his first start at second base.
my biased eyes. All right, Sawyer Farr.
George at first draws a throw off the bag.
They're really going to keep Jamal George honest here because obviously he's a speedster. All right, Sawyer Farr.
No ABS like spring training. Fastballs.
It's a strike right there. Wonder if this Sawyer Farr thing is just a midweek look or if this is what they're looking at for their long-term plans. It seems like they obviously wanted to play him because he had his moments in the first couple of series. I would absolutely estimate that this is a long-term option here. Who knows what changes when Caden Sorrell comes back, though.
Let's see it.
But it doesn't feel like Sawyer Farr is too far from being in the regular lineup, and that was not a planned pun.
One strike on Sawyer Farr. George at first with 1
0-1 count. Sawyer Farr makes contact. Past the shortstop. There we go. Sawyer Farr, base hit, baby. All righty, man. Welcome to the starting lineup, Sawyer Farr.
From the right side.
Appreciate your contributions, man. Appreciate it.
From the left side.
That's good stuff.
I mean, it's a spin.
It's been pretty good, Noble. A rough start. First at-bat of the game was a homer, but since then,
Switch hitter there.
pretty good stuff.
Get on top of that one.
Jace struck out, Hayden shot ground out, but I think we're seeing good stuff. We had a Hensler homer. We had a Caden Kent leadoff homer. Good stuff.
Bear Harrison.
Ron Franklin was great. Unless the game involved TU, then he was terrific.
Aggies here in the bottom of the second inning.
All right, Bear Harrison
Ball and no strikes.
playing in place of Jacob Galloway, who seems to be, somewhat separating himself in the catcher's duel. from what we can tell. But Bear Harrison's had some really good plays early this one, so giving him a chance for sure here. And there's a reason the team wants to play him. So let's see how he does at bat today. Galloway's looked really sharp, though. Take a ball there. 2-0 count for Bear Harrison. Runners on first and second.
2-0. Harrison just would not chase. First and second, one away.
Bear Harrison makes contact. It's going to be right to center field. Is Yamal going to take third? Yep, Yamal takes third base. All right. Base hit. We get a run. Let's get it. And this should be top of the lineup. Caden Kent. Caden Kent, let's punch it in, man. Yeah, 44 viewers here. Appreciate you guys being here. If you could hit the like button while you're stopping by, that would help the show out greatly. We got Caden Kent at bat. Let's leave a like for Caden Kent. Already hit a homer this game. Leading the game off with it. All right, takes the strike. Slow 74-mile-an-hour slider. Maybe more of a curve. 0-1 count. Take a ball, 1-1 count. His angry comments about when P.J. Tucker dribbled out the shot clock in 06 showed his bias. This is random, but you should start a Road to Glory in CFB 25. I should, right? Changed my photo to the jersey. Wasn't my first choice, but got the ticket late. Caden hits it right to first base. Man. Well, it could have been. A couple feet to the side, and that thing could have screamed into right field, but Texas State gets out of Dodge there. Still a 2-1 game. But I'm seeing some stuff that I like. Let's capitalize. Let's keep up the upward trend we're getting in pitching after the first, homer he gave up after hitting one of the early batters. We're looking better. Let's keep it up. I want to blow some more bubbles here. I hear Morgan Wallen. I know who's up. I know who's up. You know what's up. It's Caden Kent, baby. Toad to Glory sounds like a unique game mode. Start as a Toad and as a Heisman Trophy winner. That's the full journey of college ball right there. Toad to Glory could be its whole video game. Maybe a Princess and the Toad kind of joke. What is this? Dog just walked into this room. Open the door. Pup. You want a treat? Here. Here. Look. You want it? You want a treat? Come here. Come here. Okay. We got a party. Come on. Up. Thor. Thor wants to say hi to the stream. What's up, guys? Say what's up, Thor. It's the good luck Thor. Whenever Thor's around, good things usually happen. Can you give us some good luck? You gonna give us some good luck, Mr. Thor? Yes, sir. There we go. There we go. Or just horrific acne. I'll have to roll with some more Aiden Sims right now, the young true freshman right-handed pitcher.
Will be a lefty following his right-handed teammate. I think that.
Oh no, they're gonna make a switch.
Be pretty happy after,
Yeah. Okay, so they're gonna try to get a bunch of bodies out on the mound today. Clearly, they're making the early switch off of Aiden Sims. This is something McCoy.
2 pitches, 21 strikes, 2 innings. The home run by Farber, 2 hits, the double by Moore.
Let's pull his profile up.
3 strikeouts, in fact, back-to-back strikeouts to end that second inning.
Yeah, I think for sure what they're saying is Aiden Sims should be happy with how he finished his pitching duties for the day. He for sure should. He started, gave up the homer, hit a batter, but then closed the day with a couple strikeouts. Only gave up the 1 run. I think that's something you can build off of for the young Aiden Sims. It's another true freshman trying to get his profile to load here so we can take a look at it. All right, the number 3 rated left-handed pitcher in Texas, true freshman, Caden McCoy. Let me just face on there so we can see him, but the A&M page isn't loading.
Quality innings from a bunch of guys this evening. You'll be happy if you're Coach Kelly.
The Aggies were on Caden McCoy for a couple of years while he was still pitching in Indiana. Big big future. He's been a competitive fit since day one, says Michael Early.
Caden McCoy's fastball velocity in high school, 92.1, with an 89 to 91 velo range. Let's see. Another true freshman, man. It's exciting. It's fun to see. This is what we do in the midweeks. Early midweeks. Low fastball, 91 mile an hour, 2-0 count.
Okay, you see him in fall. You see him in spring. Hey, the lights are on now.
Yes.
What are you going to do from that bullpen?
Rally dog. Love Thor. Another freshman arm. Yes, sir. What's up, Bruce? Hey, Drew. Good to see you. Thor is awesome. I miss my golden retrievers. Aw, man. I love these retriever dogs. My brother has a golden. When her and Thor get together, they're a menace together, but they're just so much fun, especially around bodies of water.
Look, they may have to get through the scars of their freshman season.
Yeah, it's Caden McCoy. He's from Indiana, same hometown as Early. Oh, interesting. Ash's Tunes, due to baseball, should the fact that Gavin is injured worry us at all? And what about the loss to Cal Poly? Well, I'm also relatively new to baseball, but I've been trying to learn, and I think one thing about baseball is there's a lot of ebbs and flows in the game. Bats come and go. Pitching comes and goes and usually gets better over time. Both can get better over time, but batting especially can come and go. You have some new fielders out there playing positions for the first time at second base, shortstop, and third base with Gavin. So you had some issues there fielding the ball, and a newcomer at first base and Binder up. That stuff's going to take some time, but I expect the bats to come around quickly, kind of reflecting on that loss to Cal Poly. Gavin is a loss. One of the best, freshmen in the country last year. Obviously has all the potential in the world, has a pro path. He will be missed, but fortunately, this team has insane depth. They did insanely well in the transfer portal. They obviously brought in some freshmen they really like. We're seeing one start in Sawyer Farr today, who just had a base hit. This team is capable of sustaining the blow and not skipping a beat, but it's not a guarantee. It's not a guarantee. We have to see it play out, but there are pieces in place to help this team move on. And you wish the best for Gavin. We're most hurt for Gavin himself. I think the team can be okay for a year. You got a lot of candidates to do well. And Sorrell's not even in the game yet. All right, we got a foul ball. We got an 0-2 count for the young Caden McCoy. Another true freshman pitcher. Second one of the day for A&M. This one a lefty. The first one was a righty. Obviously, A&M has a wealth of riches in the realm of left-handed pitchers. At least Gavin's a sophomore. He'll get another year to show off before he's eligible. Absolutely. You just hate to see that development clock get slowed, but he's so talented. He has a very advanced, mature physique, and I think he should be able to rehab and get back to it. He has a full year to do it. A full season and off-season. Literally a full calendar year almost to do it. He's going to be fine next year. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Caden Kent stepped up, as he is right now. Caden Kent, your new leadoff batter in place of Gavin Grahovac. All right, we got the 1-2 count here. We better not lose to Utah State next year in football. All our focus can't be on Notre Dame. Well, I hope not. I think we'll be all right in those 2 games before Notre Dame, but yeah, that would suck. All right, 1-2 count, runner on first. There's the strikeout. Didn't take long for Caden McCoy to get his first career college strikeout. Second batter, he got one on base. He walked him, but then he gets the strikeout to answer. Beautiful. Beautiful. Gotten out, got a runner on first.
You have the slider and you have the change right there to get ahead in that at-bat and then froze him.
Nice, man. Yeah, if you see the reaction to that batter, that pitch absolutely threw him off. All right. Yep, we got the lefty on lefty matchup here. Going to be a low pitch.
I can just imagine what the heartbeat per minute was as he took them out for the first time. He and Aiden Sims both.
All right. 1-0 count. And there's a strike. There we go. I mean, who knows what you find through your early experimentation on the year? Who knows if you find a pitcher, a young pitcher, a freshman that's worth playing down the stretch, down the road, or at least worth nurturing throughout the year and seeing what you come up with. Some of these kids, they could be ready. You just have to find them, throw them out there on the mound and see what you get. There's a foul ball. Going to be a 1-2 count. No, this dude's pretty beefy for a freshman, right? He looks like he's matured, a little bit advanced in the maturing.
He goes, oh, my heart was racing. Until I threw a pitch and realized, he understood.
Imagine if Marcel Reed just chatted. Marcel Reed pops into the chat every now and then. I'm not entirely sure it's the real Marcel Reed, but a Marcel Reed does pop up from time to time. 1-2 count. Ground ball right past the second baseman. All right. Got the base hit there. Yeah, you're going to definitely take some lumps when you're starting these young guys, but we just want to see them respond just like the first guy did. Aiden Sims gave up that early homer, hit a batter, and then he responded with a couple of strikeouts to close the inning out, got him out of the game. Now we're seeing the next freshman up. Let's see him respond now. Man, if I squint my eyes, if I just squint them right, I see Evan Oschenbeck on the mound. Low pitch. We'd like to control the bleeding here. You want to hold on to this early little lead you have and build on that. The bats have been all right. Look like they're poised for potentially a lot more productivity today if they keep it up. What network is the game? It's on ESPN Network Plus, and I don't know what you need to watch it. I'm at a loss. Be a bouncer, just foul ball. It's on Plus, ESPN Network Plus, so I would think it's an ESPN Plus thing, but 2 people have tried to buy ESPN Plus just to watch these games, only to be locked out of it through a provide your TV provider credentials login screen. So it could be a TV provider game. It might be that. So you might go to the Watch ESPN app. If you have a TV provider, if you have YouTube TV, you can enter those credentials when it gets to that page and see if you can watch the game. I'm at a loss because I don't know. I have both ESPN Plus and I borrow DirecTV login from somebody. So I'm able to watch all this stuff. Fair ball. Jamal George grabs it. Yamal gets it to third and stops the man in his tracks. Beautiful stuff from Jamal George. Good arm from Jamal, man. Getting it right to third base. The second base to third base advance does not happen. It wasn't the deepest into right field. Jamal was in good position to make the play, but he executes it well, and he stops the second baseman runner in his tracks.
Oh, yeah.
Good stuff. I'm here for my guy, Jackson Brousseau, to get his first call. Is he in the game?
Here's Austin Eaton, first and second, 2 away. Change.
Start with a strike. All right, man. Let's see the response from the young man.
Johnny Hunter was a big armed right fielder that struggled hitting the baseball and decided, hey, I'm going to try to pitch some. You know, stay in competitive pro baseball. So, yeah, it's a long, distinguished list of the great arms out there in right field.
0-1 count. Going to be a ball. Maybe Brousseau will get in the game today. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. Yeah, he's a pitcher. I think he's a redshirt freshman. Be a night to see some of the young guys. They're obviously going to kind of rotate through some bodies tonight, which is great. You got to give these guys some time to cook, get them some experience, but also you want to find out what you have and what you could potentially utilize down the road here. 2-1 count, 2 outs, runners on first and second.
Thank you, Mark.
2-1.
They're going to call it a strike. 2-2 count. What happened to Grahovac? I couldn't watch last game. So I'm not entirely sure if the injury happened versus Elon or if it was aggravated versus Elon, but it was a chase down on a base runner going from third to home, and he dove for it, and he came up really slowly. And from that point forward, he was wincing in pain after his swings. Good contact on this one. That's gone. That's gone.
And Texas State
How quickly these things can change. You think the young man's about to get out of the inning. You think he's about to answer in those couple of things he gave up.
this game.
But that's the life of a young college pitcher, man. He gives up the 3-run homer, and Texas State takes the lead in the game 4-2.
Texas State's on top. 4-2. And
Look, man, it's on the same side of things. You're trying these young guys out. You might see some good stuff. You're going to see the learning curves, and there it is.
Quick hook
There it is right there. Hammers it into left field.
by McCoy.
He had TJ surgery, and he's finally healthy. Well, man, congrats to your nephew, right? I know that's a journey and a recovery. Hopefully he gets in. That'd be awesome to see tonight with you in the chat.
all 3 runs. On that
And, of course, you know we're experimenting with the pitchers tonight. We're not going to panic over this. You're seeing the young bodies out there. This is what you do early, midweek.
off the game. Put Texas State ahead 1-0. Home runs by Cade.
Yeah, man, you had a 2-2 count.
Gave the Aggies a 2-1 lead. and
Almost could have gotten out of it.
comes on for the Aggies down 4-2 here in the top of the 3rd. Pitching change here at Olsen Field at Blue Bell Park. We will step aside for 60 seconds and tell you about Peyton Smith, the right-hander. When we return, you're listening to Texas A&M Baseball.
Hayden Smith, number 62, into the game in place of Caden McCoy. I can't even find him on the roster. Maybe he spells Smith a different way. It's Hayden Smith. It's his shoulder, Austin. It's his shoulder. Why do you miss Max Wiener? This is a game where you're playing a bunch of young guys. This is not really an indication of anything.
225-pound
I think lasting or painful.
Tennessee.
I think the starters for A&M, the weekend starters, have been fantastic.
Sorry, his 3rd appearance of the year. Everything is in relief. 0-0 with a 27 ERA, 2/3 of an inning, 3 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned, no walk, 1 strikeout against the ledger of Peyton Smith.
2 appearances came in
Peyton
opening
Smith.
weekend against Elon on the Friday and the Sunday. A 1/3 of an inning each time. 2 runs, 1 earned in the 4-2 season opening win.
Peyton Smith, right-handed junior,
12-6 win.
out of Springfield, Tennessee. All right. 6'4", another big guy.
Fastball that skips past Harrison. Chase
All
Moore.
right, we got the 1-0 count.
Leadoff double in the 2nd inning. 3-run home run by Austin Eaton. Texas State.
Peyton Smith rocking the rec specs.
Fastball.
Something you always love to see.
So no strikes.
Contact lenses can be fidgety.
At 97. So the ammunition's there.
That was a 97 he just threw.
3-0.
That was a 95 he just threw. Okay, he's throwing heat. But they're, 3 balls, no strikes, but some velocity going.
An old T-shirt, minor league days, throw strikes, Babe Ruth is dead.
There's a strike, 3-1 count, 94 mile an hour.
Brody said it, JB says it, Shesh says it, right? You say it, Brody. No one cares how hard you throw a ball for.
No, and he dialed it back down there to 94 through a strike. Do it again.
5-pitch walk.
He'll walk him there.
It is imperative.
All right, so
First
he's a
strikes and
he is a transfer out of Dallas Baptist.
Well, I mean, that was 95 low in the zone. If you're ahead in the count, that's a great pitch.
But Moore is not chasing. He's got too much.
It's interesting, man. This guy's got a rocket.
He's a redshirt senior. He has seen all shapes of pitches.
All right, 2 outs, man on first. He's going to hit the...
To the backstop, comes back to Harrison, throws to short. It skips past.
Bear tried to throw him out. This one was not reeled in. I got to watch the replay to see if it was accurate or not. Probably wasn't. Based on it just floating past Caden Kent.
That was an opportunity to get yourself out of it. He's looking, and Bear Harrison's arm's good enough to beat him there.
Ball was there. It was low, but
Short topped,
I would have liked Caden to snag that one.
and no chance there.
One of those infielding blunders, I guess.
Pick and attack.
I don't know. What do y'all think? Was that one that we should have made, a play that should have been made by Caden there?
7 pitches, 1 strike. Runner at second, 2 away. Outside, another 3-0.
All right, we got the 3-0 count. Taking some early pitching lumps. We're going to have a quick mound meeting between Bear Harrison and the pitcher. Peyton Smith, transfer out of Dallas Baptist, junior. Settle in. You think he was probably safe? I thought he had a chance, but maybe you're right. All right, Peyton Smith faces a 3-0 count, 2 outs, runner on second. What was the aftermath after the hot sauce? When we were doing it the other weekend, it was like an hour. I had to end the stream because I was in extreme pain. Like my upper stomach was burning, and I had to like go lay like a plank position to make it not hurt. Wow, that's a very much an inside pitch. We'll call it a strike. 3-2, full count. But it got better after like an hour. So it was like a painful hour after I did the salsa, then it went away. Really weird. Outside pitch, gonna walk him. Gonna have runners on first and second, still 2 outs. Yeah, the next day, for whatever reason with this stuff, is knock on wood, has not been bad. It's just like the immediate. But for whatever reason, my arms were, my forearms were burning, my legs were burning. Sure, there's no way our pitching is this bad. We're experimenting today, Parzival. We're trying a couple of young guys. This was a, not a young guy here. That was just not his day, obviously.
He closed Saturday's win, and now he comes on here in the third. That's the better question, Scott. At what point are you trusted to come into a game, and what game will that be?
You got to work real hard to climb the ladder.
You got to earn it.
And then you got to work maybe twice as hard to stay at your same spot.
Absolutely true.
Luke Jackson into the game for A&M out of Lake Travis. Redshirt sophomore righty.
For Texas A&M. At Texas A&M, our goal
For sure, Parzival. For sure. Honestly, the first guy we saw today, Aiden Sims, after giving up the early homer, he's had the best stretch of pitching we've seen on the day. But they just wanted to get more bodies going, plus he's a young arm, so they got him out of there after 3 innings. Or 2 innings. Someone tonight better take charge. We got to stop this bleeding. You got base runners right now. While we get this guy warmed up, I'm going to run to the restroom real quick. Be right back. If you could hit the like button while I'm gone, that'd be great.
Luke came in and got the final 3 outs in the win over Cal Poly on Saturday. Look, he didn't know if he was coming in. The plan, and again, when we say best laid plans, the plan was Josh Stewart to get outs 25, 26, and 27. Luke stepped up. He did not have a great debut, but he was really good last Saturday.
And then he's kind of in the same position right here. You've just had somebody come in that's trying to finish this inning and get that 1 out to get you off the field, and I've got to warm up in a hurry, and then I get 2 minutes after that on the mound to be the best guy I can be. And so this is almost the same situation as he had on Saturday.
So the new rule is, it used to be 8 warm-up pitches. You have as
All right.
many pitches as you can get in for a starter the first 2 minutes, and a minute and a half as a reliever. Those days of 8 warm-ups.
All right, this is who we're looking at here. Good old Luke Jackson.
Jackson is
Redshirt sophomore out of Austin Lake Travis. Redshirted in 2024. Or sorry, redshirted in 2023. Made a few appearances last season. Another guy with minimal college experience. We're just testing some waters tonight, guys. We're testing some waters. No need to panic.
Luke Jackson pitched against
No need to panic about what we're seeing in the pitching world tonight.
3 runs, 2 earned, 2 hits in an inning.
I'd like to see the batters get back out there, though, because we were seeing some good stuff through the first 2.
2 down for Cameron Thompson. 2 on, 2 outs.
Luke's had a tough couple starts, but has a good arm.
Luke Jackson's slider is down and away.
Couple of righties today. See a lot of lefties for A&M, but today you're going to get a couple of young righties.
Change is a plus change.
I think someone in the chat went to high school with Luke.
1-0.
I don't know if they're here today. I don't remember who it was. It might have been Ace. I forget exactly who it was. Couple of balls to start.
Important for him is needs experience. And Scott, you can't just snap your fingers and say, okay, be experienced.
No.
And as bad as some of this stuff has been for A&M today, it's just invaluable experience, even to see the bad. I mean, it just gets those jitters out. It gets you
First time up.
just more acclimated to the game
First strike.
because you're going to have to deal with the lows. That's part of it.
Even though he fell behind the count.
I got a strike there, 2-1 count.
Slow pitch that he threw the strike on to try to get back into the count.
Fastball that can jump on hitters, says Jason Kelly. 2-1.
2-1 pitch. Going to be a ball.
It's another pitch that
Noble,
Kramer misses.
not the best check-in, man. Give up a homer, 3-run homer,
2-2. It's 3-1.
4-2 game. Yeah, we've had, I think, 3 pitching changes this inning. That one's outside. Going to be a walk. Going to be bases loaded.
It's another walk.
You know, you were a strike away from getting out of this inning, a 2-1 game, and here you are, bases loaded
Home run by Austin.
on your third pitcher of the inning. That's just how baseball goes, man.
Bobcat to the plate here in the third.
It's all about the response. Turn the page.
Struck out on a 2-2 pitch.
And this could be Luke Jackson's moment, one way or the other.
And Luke Jackson can't go too quickly. You have to wait for the batter to be alert and ready.
Luke Jackson going too fast gets the warning from the ump or the alert from the
Stay
ump.
in the stretch. They're loaded.
All right, there was a good strike to lead this one off.
For 0-1.
Come on, Luke.
First time to be ahead of a batter since the home run.
0-1.
Couple strikes. Let's get out of here, man. Let's get out of here. 0-2 count.
Now ahead 0-2. Luke Jackson has the bases loaded, 2 away. 3 walks after the 3-run home run.
How's Hensler looking at third base? Not too much action going his way, but natural. It's his position.
High, excuse me, with a pass.
I'm going to be live tomorrow for Vandy. It's going to be a game time decision.
Chase Morris
Just keep an eye on the channel. I'll know by about noon tomorrow.
Thompson, the runner at first.
A little bit lower out of the hand might entice a swing, but right there on the edge of non.
Goal is to be live Friday.
1-2.
Low pitch.
It's 2-2.
Hitting 96 on that fastball, though.
For strikes, the next 2 fastballs, 1 high, 1 outside. 2-2.
Pretty important game versus Vandy tomorrow. Some positioning probably on the line in a game like that, and the LSU game coming up to close the year out. Foul off on that one. Still a 2-2 count.
Austin McGee. Count remains 2-2.
Be nice to get him out right here and then build on Luke Jackson for a couple innings. Stabilize this pitching rotation for a bit.
Jackson comes set. Bases loaded, 2 away. 2-2 pitch.
2-2 count.
Missed inside.
Ooh, just inside, man. Now we got the full count. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Which way does this go?
Fouled off. Missed inside. Count full.
Come on, man.
Everybody off and running. Moore from third, Tabor from second, Thompson from first on the 3-2. Back up the middle for a base hit.
Nice base hit.
That will score 2.
Going to be a 6-2 game.
It's 6-2.
Yep.
Texas State.
A&M just in a pitching low right now.
Those are Peyton Smith's responsibility. But another 2-strike, if you will, by Pugh.
And the second crooked number.
Going to be a big hole for the A&M bats to get themselves out of. But before that, we got to get out of this inning. You still got a runner in scoring position and on first base. And they're going to run with Luke Jackson here.
All 4 batters who walked in this inning have scored.
Or they're going to meet.
To the mound. So this is the Aggies' Achilles heel. The starters have been good.
Yeah.
We're still finding out the back end. How do we get there?
Well, and this is, you know, one of those nights where guys were going to come out of the bullpen. And
Bro, it's got to be the
as
third
coach,
strike pitch.
things go well.
This pitching coach is going to mess this team up.
Well, you got to nip it in the bud, right?
Anyone know a live stream? Ever since math streams went down, man, I don't have a good one. It's just the ESPN Network Plus. It's unfortunate, man. That thing was so clutch.
That's Grant Cunningham.
Yeah, obviously got some movement in the bullpen right now. Gonna keep shuffling through this thing.
It's a 5-run third for Texas State. They lead Texas A&M 6-2. And Munguia, who walked to lead off this 5-run inning, is back up with runners at the corners.
All right, there's a strike. Let's get out of here, man. Ash's Tune says it's so over. It's over.
Pew is the third hit of the inning. 5 runs on 3 hits, 4 walks in this inning. 0-1.
0-1 foul ball, 0-2 count.
Upper deck right side.
Stream just came up on the screen. Yeah, I can't show it for long. It risks getting this show shut down. I know, Tanner, man. I've been through it. Ever since that one website went down, it was so good. We don't really have a go-to anymore, especially for college baseball. You could probably find like the big primetime like UFC fights or like the primetime football games, but baseball is going to be tough to find a stream for. All right, we got a 1-2 count. Let's get out of here, man. Let's get out of here. Ump's been questionable, but I can't act like I know what I'm looking at, so I wouldn't do much better.
Off the outside corner to the right-handed hitting Munguia.
1-2 count. Swing and a miss. There, we get out of it. But not without giving up 5 in the inning. It's a 6-2 deficit that A&M's going to have to overcome. The bats looked good to start, but they've been on the shelf for a while now. Let's see if they can pick it back up.
Aggies come to bat at the bottom of the third, down 6.
Should be Jace Laviolette up first.
Cats. This is Aggie baseball from Learfield.
Texas State's batting lineup is full of seniors. Bats better mash. It's time. It's time. You want to drop back-to-back games? Go hit. We must be very behind. That was very rough. That was a rough string of young pitchers and inexperienced guys we just saw. And again, this is probably not what you would normally see in a primetime game. I mean, it obviously isn't. You're starting some freshmen. You went freshman to start the game. But you got to get them out there at some point. You got to learn what you have. You got to nurture these guys. You would think that this sport would get more exposure, man. This sport is so magical. I feel like some of these games are worthy of like maybe on down nights when there's no like pro sports on, ESPN could televise some of these games, man. There's so much fun, so much action in these college games. Small ballparks, hungry players, so many storylines. It feels like a major untapped opportunity. Yeah, that was good for Luke. I'm glad they let him do it. And he did it. And I believe those won't be his earned runs. All right, Jace Laviolette at bat to lead the inning off. Tubby struck out in the first inning. It is blowing up for sure. It's getting bigger, but I just feel like that breakthrough should be coming, right?
The slider down and in as Jesus Tobar has a 6-2 lead here in the bottom of the third.
It's had a while.
Jace.
All right, 1-0 count.
Lefty. Jace.
2-0 count.
Down and away.
I am just not on the same page as this ump. I'm reading this totally differently. I'm probably stupid. I don't know.
Didn't let the lead expand against him, and then he has his offense come out.
That's
Have a big
obviously an
top
outside.
of the
We're on the same page on that one, Mr. Ump.
So what they do is they move Farber to the right of second base. They send Mora to deep short.
Parzival's there, and he's like 4 pitches ahead. I was wondering how he was in the future. I guess we're in the past. There's a 3-1 count.
You know how disappointed such
Didn't look much different than one of those earlier balls in that.
4 games.
Oh, yeah.
It seems
I'm just not on the same page as the Sump. It is what it is.
3-1 to Jace Laviolette.
They're walking Jace. One of the... What was it? It was the most walks in a season for an Aggie baseball player last year, right?
Wasted a pitch.
Already off to a big start in that regard this year.
On the next one, you might as well go ahead and just make it a 4-pitch.
AF says it's crazy women's basketball is more popular than baseball and gets the ESPN slots. College baseball is the bastard child of the NCAA. I don't know why. It's so great. It's such a great sport. Do you guys think the Lone Star Showdown in baseball will be the best rivalry this year? Or do you think like the Egg Bowl because of Schloss? It's going to be this game because of Schloss. I mean, I would think. All right, Home Depot time. Hensler starts 0-1, though. Hensler homered his first at-bat of the game.
Active players.
And just in front of his teammate, running at first.
53 of them for Jace.
0-1 count.
3 away from tying Dalen Holtz.
Goes to first with it.
Record here at Texas A&M. 4.
Obviously, we all know Jace is a big boy, but he's also extremely fast. Very lethal base runner.
With great Montgomery behind him last year.
Hensler makes contact.
Center field by Hensler. Long run.
And he'll track it down and grab it.
The Calvetti Ferguson side. Jace back to first. Hensler.
Jace stays at first. Good contact for Hensler, but not enough on that one. He homered in the first.
Hit that one 99 miles an hour, just opposite field of the big part of the ballpark, and 376.
All right, the new cleanup batter, Blake Binderup.
That's not going to get out there.
Hayden Schott moving back to the 5th spot.
His hands as he spun and got it back because he knows Jace Laviolette's speed.
Be a long game, guys. We're in the bottom of the 3rd.
Then the Bobcat center fielder. Here's Blake Binderup.
Binderup takes a strike. College basketball is in conference play?
I think Michael Early not only gave
For sure. College basketball is worthy of TV slots. 100%.
he had a message for John Brammer.
But I'm saying this is also worthy.
3 are on the left side of the infield, so with Thompson holding Laviolette, that entire right side of the infield is vacated.
0-1 count for Blake Binderup.
Field side of second base. Change.
And a foul ball on that one. 0-2 count.
Farber in the hole and then towards the line is Moran third.
I think when Blake Binderup got to the park today and he looked at the way the wind's blowing, he's like,
Come on, man.
Sunday, that one I
2
did
days too
get-
late.
Yeah,
Get on base,
that
man.
really would have helped us in that game.
2 strikes on Blake.
0-2 count.
Laviolette at first. Tovar goes that way.
Goes to first.
Moving to beat the ball.
I'm not even going to waste my time trying to get a tag now.
Two strikes on Binderup. Laviolette the lead off walk. He's there with 1 away. On the outside corner.
Gonna call him strike.
Twice Binderup has struck out tonight.
Yep, second straight strikeout watching for Binderup tonight.
There's Hayden Schott.
Come on, shot. We need a spark, man.
Bit of a hiccup for Hayden Schott. Went back to work yesterday, despite it being an off day. It's the same thing they corrected from the
Did Hayden Schott change his walkout? That was not Careless Whisper.
Texas State.
That was Kendrick Lamar.
He's inside.
What?
1 ball and no strikes. Tovar wanted that pitch.
He needs new juju.
Backs up onto the mound. Farber to the right of second base. The lone fielder on the left side is Mora. He's in that 5.
High pitch.
Fastball's
2-0 count.
2 balls and no strikes.
We need it, Shoddy.
7-7. Laviolette at first. The leadoff walk. A fly to right center and a strikeout. He's there with 2 away. The 2-0 pitch. Missed low.
Be a low pitch on the change of speed.
Off speed on the first pitch and the third pitch.
Shots not allowed to change. I swear they were just playing Kendrick Lamar unless they played that after his walkout song and I missed Careless Whisper. I don't think they played it.
3-0 count to Hayden
I didn't
Schott.
catch it.
3 on the right side.
Come on, 3-0 count. Let's get it going.
Shallow right. Too far in.
Gonna walk him. That's ball 4, baby. All right.
And our first ball 5 at chance.
Ball 5. Ball 5. Ball 5. Drew, is baseball recruiting hardest to follow? Not a lot of info out there. It is very hard to follow. I honestly don't pay too close attention to it because it is very hard to follow. I'm not a big recruiting guy. I look at the football classes once they're kind of settling in around signing day is when I really get into it. I let the insiders take care of that. I'm not trying to be an insider. I'm not calling recruits. I let the chips fall where they may, and I will tell you about what I see from the players that are going to Aggieland, especially with how many flips and changes happen these days. And I'll do the same thing with baseball. It's probably even to a lesser degree. You probably won't hear me talk much about guys unless they're really high profile or they're actually playing for A&M. They're just going to keep dragging this ball 5 out, huh, Parzival? Just keep yelling at Parzival. Parzival's at the game, and he's yelling ball 5 right now for us. He's our representative. He's got it. We're in the ear. We're in the AirPod. Who's up? Is this Yamal George? Is this a Yamal George opportunity?
First and second.
Y'all hear it, right? It's a long ball 5. Maybe the longest ball 5 of all time. Nah, they probably had ball 5s through pitching changes, right? Just a nice little meeting. Gonna roll with the starter here. It's Yamal George. Inside pitch. Ball 6. Ball 6.
It's like shaking his head like, yeah, I know what they're going to yell now.
I know, AF. It's awesome to watch Terrence Kill Jr.
First and second, 2 away, 1-0 to Yamal George.
That was your first ball 5. Awesome, Parzival. It's your first ball 6, too. And there's a strike. There he goes. Saves the chant. Ball 6 is where it gets today. So far. One count for Yamal George, playing in place of Terrence Keel, getting the sub today. Takes a strike there.
1-2. Jace had bluff from second base. Laviolette at second.
All right, we got the 1-2 count. 2 outs, runners on first and second.
6-2 Texas State here at the bottom of the third. The pitch.
Swing and a miss.
Aggies strand 2.
Yikes. Top of the lineup gets nothing for us there.
3 complete. Olsen Field at Bluebell Park. Texas State a 6-2 lead on Texas A&M. This is Aggie baseball from Learfield.
Yeah. Obviously the pitching has gotten us into this hole. Bats couldn't answer there. The one thing I would say is maybe you keep Aiden Sims in longer. He was starting to find some success, ended his day with back-to-back strikeouts. But again, it's early midweek game. You want to see bodies out there at the mound. Bats were looking all right until this inning. Gonna have to really answer at the mound now. You would assume Luke Jackson gets back out there, but with how quickly they're moving through bodies today, who knows what they do. Can't yet see what they're doing. Thank you guys for being here. We have 58 viewers tonight. If any of y'all could drop a like on this video, that would help me out tremendously. I'm going to keep doing this hopefully at least once a week, but potentially more for the baseball games, basketball games, and football games when it's the season. We also have a Sunday night show where we recap the weekend series, as well as the primetime Saturday matchup in basketball. It's a call-in show. You guys are welcome to chime in. I guess they want to make sure they don't overthrow the young guys. Yeah, absolutely. That's part of it, too. Young arms, young developing arms. They also want to get a lot of bodies chances. Aggie Network Instagram even said this is such a step down from Max Wiener, and the new pitching coach was skeptical. Really? I thought Kelly had a good reputation.
2 hits, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Peyton Smith faced 2 batters, walked both. 2 runs, 2 walks.
All right, Luke Jackson stays out there.
Fastball below the knees of Ryan.
Low ball.
Barber, leadoff home run. They took a called third strike.
We're going to need a quick inning here. I don't want to see this hole get bigger, man.
The 1-0 the other way. Switch
1-1 after the foul off.
the righty Luke Jackson, 1-1 over the Aggie dugout, third base side.
Yeah, guys, I'm not taking today at all as any kind of indictment on the pitching staff. We're seeing young guys out there. We're seeing quick triggers. We're seeing moving through bodies here. We saw 2 freshmen start the game.
He's coming here to Texas A&M.
This is part of what you see early, midweek and early season especially.
Is he senior this year?
Pass
Another foul ball.
third base coach's box, 1 and 2. And the way he was talking about being proud.
No, everyone I hear talk about Kelly says he's a great guy. He's a great coach.
Greatest recruiting tool, right? See exactly what the campus is like. Here's the 1-2. The other way.
Midweek guys are a step down. Right, but if you had to win this game, these wouldn't be the midweek guys you're seeing.
Career win number 150.
You would be seeing something different right now.
12th. When you count his time as an assistant, 150 career wins for him. Collected that this weekend against Illinois.
And this is also our first midweek game, so this is the midweek sample size that you're speaking towards, Malik.
Home run extends his hitting streak to 3 games. Now hits at 7 of 8.
These are guys that you want to see play.
He had 340 last year.
2-2 count.
2-2 the other way, served inside.
Makes
the
contact.
down the left field line. More 2-strike hitting. It's a double for Farber.
Gonna get to second.
Bases.
I think that's the same way you started out the previous inning. A double to lead this thing off.
Choked up. Kept
It was a
punching
great
down
hit.
weight till he kept
Right
going
down
back.
that third base line. Just fair. Finally settles out of play into that corner. Gives him time to get to second.
At exactly the same speed it came in. 84 miles an hour. In and out.
Here's Gingrich. Singled and scored in a 5-run third for Texas State. He's 1 for 2.
This ump is
His
sus.
out was loud. Swing.
Swing and a miss.
Sweeper down and in. By Luke Jackson. 0-1. He lined out to Bender up at first.
Come on, Luke.
His first time up. Leadoff double by Farber. 0-1.
0-1, another swing and a miss. Swinging at the low stuff at his ankles right now. Oh, 2 count. Let's get him out of here.
Zachary Gingrich.
That
Just above the belt.
just high, maybe inside. Oh.
Luke's 1-2. Now low.
Be a low pitch. 2-2 count. Pitching has been good and could be great. Kelly is fine. Pitching will be fine. This is the time to put guys through the fire. Exactly, Bruce. Exactly.
Trust himself here.
2-2 count for Luke Jackson.
Texas State's done all the damage.
Yes.
2 strikes. Peek back to second to Farber.
Swing and a miss. Luke gets him out.
Struck him out. He went upstairs. Second strikeout for Luke Jackson.
95 mile an hour high fastball. Struck him out.
At 95, as opposed to the previous inning, he kept that one low enough that it enticed the swing.
We're definitely on fire and not the good kind. Of the dumpster variety. It's all right. We'll be fine. We had a... Didn't we have a Texas State guy come back? Eat 'em up. That's what they say, right? Eat 'em up, cats. Congrats, man.
Applied to
I know you're beating big bad A&M right now. It's definitely a reason to say eat 'em up.
Up and
Gonna be a ball right there.
1-0. Farber at second.
1-0 count.
Swing.
Swing and a miss. 1-1.
1-1.
Couldn't catch up to that 96 mile an hour heat right through the middle.
Eat 'em up, says Adam Felix. Enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. This is your moment. I get it.
Steps towards the infield grass. Wheel towards second.
Gets it to second.
Farr covering from second base. Back standing is Farber.
Sawyer Farr, the one that gets the opportunity in place of Gavin Grahovac's injury. Hensler moving to third base, his natural position. Sawyer Farr, the true freshman, playing second.
1-1.
Fouls this one off. 1-2 count. Thanks for doing this. Couldn't find the game anywhere. Yeah, this is as close as we can get without showing the game. Appreciate you being here.
1-2 to Ethan Ferris. Righty-righty matchup with Luke Jackson. Runner at second, one away.
All right. 1-2 count. Can we get him out?
Barber.
Fouls this one off. 97 on that one.
Fouls it into the netting. Falls to the on-deck circle where it's collected by Austin Eaton. 3-run home run. Put Texas State ahead 4-2, and then the 2-run single by Samson Pugh. 5-run third inning for the Bobcats.
All right, let's get the second one. Come on. 1-2 pitch.
Bouncing ball
Grounds
short.
it to shortstop, right to first.
His throw to first.
Gets the out at first. Runner advances to third in scoring position, but 2 outs. Can Luke Jackson get us out of it? So let's just conclude that this is a TV provider situation, but it's very deceiving because it's on SEC Network Plus,
2 outs.
which you don't need ESPN Plus for. Who would have thought that?
Chance to bear down right here.
I pay for some streaming services, including ESPN Plus. I don't pay for DirecTV, but my mom does because she needs cable because she knows nothing else. So I bum off of hers.
Third, 2 away. Fastball above the belt. 1 ball and no strikes. 3-run
1-0 count.
the third. His third home run of the season. He's driven in 7.
Yeah, Riley, it's been so good. It's probably been the bright spot of the young season, right? Is the starting pitching, the regular starters.
1-0. Sweep.
That's a strike. How do you get SEC Network Plus? I don't know because I have both, but based on the trial and error we're seeing in the chat, it's not ESPN Plus. It's TV provider based. So if you have a TV provider, you connect it to your ESPN account, and then you get their streamed games, apparently. Foul ball.
Foul wide of third.
1-2 count.
5-run inning.
Be nice to get out of this right here like this. Wouldn't it be nice?
Struck out on a 1-2. Munguia walked 3. He walked on 4 pitches. Gingrich single was on a 1-2. Eaton's homer was on a 2.
Luke Jackson with the 1-2 count.
Single was on a 3-2 pitch.
Outside pitch. 2-2.
Put it away with that fastball. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And then Farber's double to start this inning was a 2-strike hit.
I know, man. That's a fly ball. Looks out of play. Far out of play. Off the light. Was that off the light?
By the way, I did
That's a 1 in a million shot right there.
hits the target.
Right off the light pole, damn.
Fan wins.
Brothers watching it on the ESPN app, SEC Network Plus, but he might have been SEC. It's SEC Network Plus.
Strike.
Yeah, we're down, V. We're down. That's the thing, man.
The other way down the right field line, Jamal George.
Right field, right to Jamal George. Snags it. We get out. No runs surrendered after giving up 5 in the previous inning. We'll take it. Bats need to wake up. Come on.
The Bobcats have the leadoff man aboard.
Yeah, Tanner, it turns out that's the case.
To the fourth we go, 6-2.
ESPN, SEC Network Plus has nothing to do with ESPN Plus, which fooled me for a while and fooled some of us. But it's just TV provider login to get you the SEC Network Plus stuff. Yep. Bought some time there. Let's get the bats going. We need college baseball on Stream East. Yeah, man, ever since Math Streams went down, that was the go-to for a while. Stream East and some of the streaming stuff, you might get some of the primetime stuff, but not college baseball, man. It sucks. It didn't take any light bulbs out. It's okay. I thought it hit the pole itself, not the massive lights, which is just incredible. Yeah, that foul ball hit the light pole. Sucks to lose Gavin now. What's up, Jeb? I know. It's really unfortunate. Sucks for the team. Really sucks for Gavin. But opportunity for others. Gavin will be back. Has time. You'd be surprised to put Luke in for a third inning. Yeah, they've had a short leash tonight. I think that was the plan to go. So I think they're probably going to switch off. It would make sense. I could see him give one more, but no more than one more. The TV app is good.
Gets its first win. Has closed Beefy's lead to 6-1. Start of a run for Summer?
No.
You should just go live on Twitch. I think you'd be fine based on traffic and YouTube. What would the difference be? So I've established a little bit of a community on YouTube. I could probably do both at the same time, but what is the advantage of going to Twitch? Because so far the group that we have established here, the regulars, we are kind of in a rhythm here. But do you think Twitch could gather more eyes? I think there's a lot of opportunity here, but I think Twitch is a good option. I want to hear the pitch. Gavin Cash, high to left field, almost out. Gavin Cash is the one that if he hits the homer, I take the salsa, but it didn't happen there. Got some good distance, but not enough. Maybe put him back in short leash since he's coming in mid-inning. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That would actually be my guess right there. But wouldn't be surprised either way. If we make the Natty, who will it be against? I don't even want to think like that yet. But Tennessee, LSU seem to be pretty good bets to be teams in that realm. Sawyer Farr, second at bat of the day. True freshman starting in place of Gavin Grahovac, but at second base with Hensler at third base. Watches the first strike. I know, Cash almost did it. Sawyer Farr takes another strike. Again, I'm just not on the same page as this ump, but I don't know what I'm looking at. Twitch does have a large live audience viewership from what I understand. Got a swing there. Struck him out. Damn. Drew, your next step is getting a former Aggie player to interview. You need to accept you can be an insider one day on this route. I don't know if I want to be an insider, man. I just enjoy breaking down what we're seeing and talking about the game action. I don't know if I need to be, if I'm interested in being like on the rumblings side of things or the rumors side of things. I like breaking down what we're seeing. But getting a player on an interview would be great, though. That could work both ways.
You know what I wouldn't mind seeing on track is a percentage. Again, it just tracks the pitches, but if you could match.
Yeah, I've done YouTube and Twitter simultaneously because we have a pretty good group on Twitter. I could probably do all three.
I say this constantly. 1-0 to Bear Harrison.
My thing is, I work 9 to 5, and these games start at 6, so it's really hard for me to scramble and connect all of them. That's why I don't always stream on Twitter. Because it's like I get home and I have to start right away from work. So if I have time to set this up, I will. All right. 2-1 count. Bear Harrison.
And there is on X, there is the umpire tracker.
Yes.
Yeah. 2-1.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 for Bear. Tennessee got some good news this week.
Now put 3 on the left side as second baseman Cole Tabor, left field side of second base. Heels on the grass.
2-2 count.
2 down, bases empty, 2 ball, 2 strike count to the Yankee catcher, Bear Harrison.
He check off 4.
Low pitch. Full count. 2 outs. No base runners.
Well, you set up.
Are we staring at strikes as they go by? I guess we are. Again, I'm not on the same page as this ump. I'm super biased.
Trying to go front door here, and he missed.
Count full. Pitch to Harrison.
Inside pitch. We'll walk him. Top of the lineup. Caden Kent up.
Base runner. Caden Kemp, the batter.
And guess what?
A lot of people go live on multiple platforms at once. TikTok, Twitch, YouTube. I think I could probably do what would work for me would be Twitch just to see if there's any audience reach there. Are there a lot of sports consumers on Twitch? Twitch seems more like lifestyle gaming. Is there a lot of sports stuff on Twitch? I really don't know.
We're putting 3 on the left side. Pretty sure it's going to be middle in.
All right, Caden. What's missing, Malik? Swing and a miss for Caden. Loading up on that one. Little change of speed there. You haven't smashed 2 beers. You got to smash 2 beers real quick before you're ready to watch some baseball, I guess. The way he just articulated that in the chat is just commendable. Caden's talking to the ump.
Now put Mora, the third baseman at shortstop.
Yeah, exactly. I got to show some cleave to get Twitch streamers. And I mean, I've been working the chest a little bit, but I'm nothing compared to some of those hot tub streams. All right. Going to fly out on this one. Yep. Another scoreless inning. Got Jace leading off the 5th, but let's see what they do with the pitcher real quick. Yeah, man, it seems like that stretch of 5 runs in that inning, that slowdown with all the pitching changes, cooled off our early start to the bats that we saw. Cash Nasty and Flight react to NBA games all the time on Twitch. But since I'm so niched down to A&M, I guess there's a bunch of Aggies on Twitch too. They have a sports category on Twitch. They do card breaks and stuff like that, but I've watched national championship games on there. Do they just show the game without penalty? Don't know till you try it in a hot tub. Okay, I'll watch a game in the hot tub on Twitch just for you guys. I'll even throw in some salsa and some bubbles, and we'll call it an afternoon. Maybe I'll save it for the return of Schloss, and maybe he can join me in the tub. Or maybe he can sit on the chair next to me and watch me in the tub. I'm kidding. Not really. This is fun, though. I appreciate the Texas State fans coming into the chat. Y'all are doing really well today. Can't take anything away from it. Stars are losing, Oilers are losing, Aggies are losing. Today's a disaster thus far. It's a rough day.
Morton comes in. And,
He would.
Luke Jackson. So far on the season,
Yeah.
for Morton, he is 1-0 with a 0
You could start the
ERA,
wave of Aggie streams. Gosh, you're giving me some great ideas, chat.
2 hits, no runs.
It's terrifying how good these ideas
3
are.
strikeouts against
I'm
Isaac.
feeling borderline inspired.
Third for Luke Jackson. He gave up 2 hits, 3 inherited runners, 2 scored.
Who's in?
1 walk, 2 strikeouts. And Isaac Morton, Wells Fargo between the base paths for Isaac. Fastball with sink, and he can go mid to upper 90s. Change, cutter.
Texas State fans have been really chill tonight. Appreciate them.
Wells Fargo is the official bank of Texas A&M athletics. 6-2 Texas State. We open up.
Isaac Morton.
And following Luke Jackson, Isaac Morton's another pitcher with high velocity from that right.
All right, Andrew Basso. They change the pitcher. Isaac Morton at the mound.
Chase Mora, doubled, walked, scored a run.
Off speed there at
Our
90.
batters need to go from trying to murder the ball to putting it in play. Yeah. It's kind of an all or nothing approach right now.
1-0.
There's a strike.
Does it easily.
1-1 count.
Oh,
He
yeah.
throws with such ease. 1-1.
And not even a drop and drive. I mean, it's like I'm going to stand up here tall on the mound and just let it go.
First base side of the rubber.
Makes contact there. It's going to be a fly ball center field. Jace Laviolette should be able to handle this. And he does. There's the first out.
Say with Jason Center,
There we go.
fly balls go to die. First
Early's like, we're bringing out Morton.
leadoff man's been retired. 5 innings.
Morton could obviously eat up a couple innings here.
I mean, 9 innings. You go back to Sunday.
You're right. As well as Miles Patton pitch.
Some guys' viewership on their channel is so low that the platform wouldn't take the stream down if you showed it. Big games like Natties or UFC pay-per-views get taken down because the traffic gets heavier. Right.
Getting your leadoff
They would
runner
never take down a
off,
stream on a Tuesday with 50 people
9
watching.
runs.
Right.
You include the 3 and the 9.
You don't have to delete that. Them's the facts.
Fastball down and in to left-handed hitting Cole Tabor.
And you had played with fire until that 9th inning.
1-0.
There's a strike. Just, this ump is inconsistent, but maybe I'm an idiot.
And again with the sink.
Maybe I'm an idiot.
If you talk to Michael Early, he hits a heck of a pitch.
I'm not mad.
I think Clayton Freshcorn's pitch had 25 inches.
1-1 count. That's low.
That's
Do we know how long Sorrell's sidelined? So, not exactly, but typically a hammy to let it fully recover is like 4 to 6 weeks. I think he got hurt a week or two before the season. So I would think he's back
2-1 to Taylor.
probably next weekend, I would guess.
I don't know if
That's a
he
guess,
did
educated
anything
guess.
by blooping blast.
We will get a bases loaded grand slam this inning. I'm calling it again, Drew. If I do, put me in the Hall of Fame.
What we were talking about.
That's not how the rules work, but I'll give you your credit.
Bats for.
Morton's one of our better arms. He's good.
They're not excuses. Fresh corn owned up to it. And you know what? You're going to run him out in the ninth again.
All right, 3-1 count.
Out of play left side by Taylor.
Gets contact, foul ball.
Now 3-2.
Full count.
That's the first fastball in this appearance. So even though he's a high velocity fastball thrower, Jason Kelly doing it a little bit different this time around.
Later, Tanner. Another foul ball, 3-2 count. Gonna fight it off.
The 16-6 win.
Yeah, I'm not on the same page with this ump either, Parzival. I don't think any of us are. Again, I'm an idiot on the couch, and I'm not there. It just feels off. Maybe being down 6-2 and having my team with that too is feeding into that, though. Another foul ball.
Behind home plate.
Little battle here.
Alex Valentin up and throwing for Texas State.
Pitches for Tovar through 4 innings.
3-2 count.
This is Morton.
Outside pitch, gonna walk him.
Outside.
1 out, man on first. Third at bat. Coming up for Isaac Morton. 66 viewers on a Tuesday night. Seems like baseball's popular, man. Baseball might be one of the fastest growing sports in America right now. College baseball, that is.
As one of those walks. Previous 4, all scored.
Gosh, I go to sleep. I'm studying abroad in the UK, and it's almost 2 a.m., but I want to miss this game. Do you have a test? Do you have anything important tomorrow morning? Are you able to sustain the drowsiness of staying up till 4 a.m.? Ooh, high pitch, inside. Appreciate the stream, man. I don't even know why I have ESPN Plus anymore. Can't watch any good games. It's crazy that this is not ESPN Plus. This is only a TV provider game, even though it's a streamed on-demand thing. I just have ESPN Plus because I'm a diehard, or not diehard, but I'm a pretty big UFC fan. You get all the fights there. Of course, with the pay-per-view fee on top of it, but you get some free fights as well. So he'll pull the bunt on that one. Bear tried to get him at first. Doesn't get him.
Tabor dives to the outside corner of that.
Noble deserves his spot till we get it right for football games. I think that needs to be a sacred spot, the Football Game Hall of Fame.
Harrison completed the strike him out, throw him out double play in the first.
Oh, then you're staying up, Ash. At least stay up until you feel like terrible.
From his right knee.
1-1 count.
1-1. Fastball's too high.
A little bit of a high ball there.
Strike.
I get ESPN Plus once a year baseball tournament. So that's where it's valuable for this sport? Okay. I just tuned in what happened. Thought it'd be an easy game. We started some freshman pitchers, some less experienced pitchers. Gave up 5 runs in 1 inning through just a pitching shuffle. And, yeah, that's how we're at. Bat started pretty well, had 2 homers in the first inning, but cooled off ever since we had that long pitch shift inning where we gave up 5, and things have kind of quieted down since then. But just experimenting on a Tuesday night. When I grew up, the strike zone was nipples to knees. I don't understand. I'm on the same page as this ref.
So a 2-2.
Swing and a miss. There you go, Isaac. There you go, Isaac Morton.
2 down. Tabor at second.
All right. 2 down in the inning. Runner at second.
Little late run.
Yeah, right there, that cutter again.
All right. Defense has not really missed too much of a beat today. Just 1 ball in the dirt.
Isaac Morton pitching. Bryce Glendening watching. Back up the middle.
Bleeder down the middle.
And that stolen base by Tabor allows him to come around and score and make it 7-2.
They'll get a run there.
Pugh has driven in 3. 2 out RBI.
I know Parzival's giving us the spoilers on the negative stuff, and it's unnerving.
Shout out.
Yeah, but she didn't throw the pitch.
Yeah,
Not
she
her
did.
fault. Does she have a birthday coming up?
Yeah, she's got a birthday on Friday.
Remember when we anticipated birthdays when we were younger?
Yeah. Well,
We don't use a half any longer when we say our age either.
no, we don't. But she'll be busy, and I won't be on the call on Friday, so I'll wish her a early happy.
There goes.
Oh, and we're going to hit the pitcher.
Munguia.
It's been a rough night of pitching for A&M. Some good bats for Texas State.
That fastball just got away from him, and he is going to feel that one a little bit.
That was like a
For
neck
catcher
shot.
who's gotta wear the tools
Hit him
of
kind of high up there.
and not happy.
Is there a UT fan going to trash you, Troy? Parzival, just delay your reaction. Like, give it a 10 count and then react. It's better to lose now than better at the end of the season where it matters. 100%. For sure. It still sucks to watch. Obviously, you don't want to lose games. You don't want to see the team perform bad. But, of course, long term, it's all about just improvement and playing your best late. Again, you know, the young pitching experiments got you into the early hole. But you also need bats to wake up. I mean, I want to see more than, 2 runs in a game. You had 2 runs last game. I'd like to see some action there. That's something I'm expecting to turn the corner very soon.
It's 7-2 Texas State. Down low. 2 balls and no strikes.
We beat UT a couple times last year, too. You did.
More action in the Aggie bullpen.
Yeah, for sure, V. It doesn't look it yet. That's totally fair. It doesn't.
Out of the pen.
2-0 to Farber. Over with a strike. 2-1.
They were supposed to be the lock. Who, A&M? No one's ever a lock. They weren't a lock in my eyes. They had a good chance. They still have a good chance, but
Balls and 53 strikes. And that's not surprising.
they need to play better.
Tuesday, a Friday, a Saturday, or a Sunday.
Pieces are there.
2-1. High and away. 3.
High pitch.
Farber from San Antonio's Johnson High School.
Bro, delayed by 10 seconds. Thanks, Parzival. It does suck to lose to another Texas team.
2 on, 2 out. Here's the 3-1.
That's a strike.
The outside corner.
Full count.
Throws that cutter. 3-2.
All right, Parzival, we're going 15 seconds here.
1 out walk by Cole Tabor. He stole second base, scored on Samson Pugh's single up the middle, and then Munguia.
Full count, but with Parzival's capitalized bro, I don't like where this goes.
3-2 to Ryan Farber. The pitch. Outside,
Walks him.
Another walk. Bases are loaded.
Bases loaded with 2 outs again. Go Bobcats. Congrats, congrats. Cats are doing well. Cats are doing well. Can't hate, can't hate. I'll try 30. I think 30 might be the money move, Parzival. You go to more of a veteran with Isaac Morton, doesn't work out. Got to make another move.
With a run in. Bases loaded. Isaac Morton, 2/3 of an inning for the Aggies.
Well, I had fun in the first inning.
He has surrendered 1 run, and he is responsible for all 3 runners on base. And it will be the Aggie debut for Grant Cunningham. Pitching change for Texas A&M.
Grant Cunningham coming in.
7-2. Texas State threatening to blow it open. We step aside for 60 seconds. Listening to Texas A&M baseball.
I think you have to say it one more time for us to understand. Grant Cunningham, transfer out of Washington, righty, junior. Yeah, a bunch of righties today. That's very unusual for this team. Use the restroom. I'll be right back. Yeah, it sucks to see Isaac Morton get taken out early, man. Someone you kind of wanted to lean on a little bit more. I got to Bluebell top of the second inning. Everything went downhill. You should just leave because the first inning was just fine. Just join what the hell is happening. We've had a circus at pitching today. We have a bunch of good Texas State fans. The only bad one, there's only one annoying one. Everyone else has been cool today. Full count, 2 outs. First pitch for Grant Cunningham is a strike. Yes, because so we started a couple of true freshman pitchers. Then we just saw a shuffle, some lesser experienced guys go in. I mean, early season experimentation, obviously not the results you wanted even within that. But then Isaac Morton just, you know, had a quick outing, and that's not something you really want to see because he is a guy we're going to probably lean on at some point. 0-2 count. Grant Cunningham can get us out right now. Bases loaded.
Farber's at first, Munguia is at second, and Pugh is at third with 2 down. 0-2 to Gingrich. Called strike 3, struck him out.
Welcome to the game, Grant Cunningham. Thank you. Well done, Grant. That is performance unlike we've seen today. Gets in, gets the strikeout, gets us out of dodge there. Bases were loaded. It could have been much worse right there. Thank you.
And he framed that right in the corner of the strike zone there. And he's pumped up leaving the mound for the Aggies. Let's see if that
I need a crash course on Bluebell traditions. You and me both. I know Ball 5 and I know guessing the train engines, but I don't understand anything else. There's a lot of stuff.
Texas State. This is Aggie baseball from Learfield.
Was that a self-burn we just had in the chat? I always appreciate those. We're coming back. Troy's calling it. That was awesome, Grant. Let's give Grant Cunningham some burn now. That was some balls right there to come in. Bases loaded. Pitching's been kind of a disaster today. Just gets us out of the inning. That was awesome. Well, to come back, the bats are going to have to do something here, man. You had a nice opening inning with a couple of homers, one from Hensler, one from Caden Kent, leadoff batter of the day. Let's get it going. The roofing chat when the ball hits the roof. All right. I don't know if I should say this. We have an amazing baseball atmosphere without the Yell Leaders. And I do like the Yell Leaders. I respect them for what they are. But just shout out to the 12th man for accomplishing what this is without Yell Leaders. You don't need the Yell Leaders to be great. This is just like a student-ran deal here at Bluebell. It's awesome.
21 and up. Please drink responsibly. TX Whiskey, our whiskey, our way. And it's also our 44 Farms meat of the order. 44 Farms invites you to enjoy premium all-natural Angus beef by visiting 44steaks.com. 44 Farms is the official beef of Texas A&M Athletics.
Well, it's easy to talk trash in the middle of a game because you can just leave the stream if things don't go your way, or you can stay if they do. It's pretty simple. So it's great. It's a great place to troll because you just dip out. You don't have to see anything anybody responds to you if things don't go your way.
Oklahoma State a week ago. 1-0 in the lefty-lefty matchup, Jace. Johnson foul.
Foul ball for Jace. 1-1 count.
To the Texas State dugout. 1-1 to Jace. Who is
Jace walked last inning, struck out the first time.
3 on the right side of the infield. Farber to the right of second base. Mora deep at short.
1-1 count for Jace. High pitch.
Shallow rights.
2-1 count.
Is Thompson at first. Fastball up and in. 2-1 to Jace Lavilla. Aggies have used 6 pitchers. Tovar's the starter, still out there. Ooh, just missed with that pitch. 3-1.
Yeah, that seems to be a storyline right now, living off the long ball.
El Paso native Jesus Tovar.
Now is he going to get a strike here?
Baseball's such a good atmosphere. It's amazing. Foul ball. Gonna be full count. Love seeing the basketball team show up after their game last week. Oh, that was awesome.
Can't make pitchers throw you fastballs. That's not the way it works. Can't say, "Oh, throw me a fastball here. Challenge me." It's not going to happen. Not to 17.
.207. 203 is yelling Helen Keller at the plate ump.
Oh, called strike 3. Are you kidding me, John Brammer?
They're gonna call that a strike.
Was it really?
I'm shocked.
Well, I'm only saying it because Munguia absolutely
What?
where he catches that.
We don't get replays on these either, so we can't see it, can we?
Clock spins around twice a day.
Not gonna show it.
You know how a catcher can frame a pitch and
Yes.
gain a strike? It almost looked like Munguia gave that strike away the way he caught it.
This
Steven
might be
Trout's coming.
Munguia from the hit by pitch.
This catcher's not feeling good.
Yes.
That's an important hand.
Yeah, he's the one that got hurt.
So I mean, he
That got hit.
in the top of this
That's
inning.
right, by Isaac Morton. Yeah. I wonder if it got exacerbated on that pitch down low.
Yeah.
This might be better safe than sorry. Yeah, bring him out.
Yeah, don't risk it early in the year. Damn, that guy was geared up and ready to go fast.
It's a La Casa tequila break and play. Take some time to enjoy the rest of this game responsibly with La Casa's smooth tequila for rugged country. He may have said something after that because Coomer was fairly ready with this catching gear.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why he knew it was.
273.
He knew there was a chance. How are y'all Texas State guys watching this game? Do y'all have like a school stream that y'all can watch it through, or are y'all just listening through this?
Coomer is the new catcher.
Is there like some Texas State affiliated way you're watching the game? I feel like students should have access to something like that.
Like the old days of hockey, though. Change goalies and you could take some shots on them. And then those head coaches in hockey were using it as like an unofficial timeout. They kept swapping goalies, and then eventually the NHL a couple decades ago said no more warm-up shots for goalies. You can stop play and bring them in, but they're not getting any warm-ups.
Thought you were gonna tell me.
No one has a stream for this. It's only you either watch it the old-fashioned way or not watching these games. I guess that's how it is.
Penguin? You're a penguin? Oh,
Wallet. 2 weeks later, he was an ice capade.
These games should be way more available, man. These games are too good.
here's Wyatt Hensler. Jay Thomas as her boyfriend. Carla, I'm a penguin.
That's so stupid. You should. I mean, you're paying for ESPN Plus. You should get these streamed games.
Ball and no strikes.
Pittsburgh? No. Ice capades.
All right, 1-0 count for Hensler. Hensler homered in the first.
First home run is an Aggie. 2 home runs in the first for the Aggies. That's been the scoring. Hot shot.
Nice base hit for Hensler. We'll get on base. There we go.
Hensler rips that through the left side. It's a 1-out single. And the Aggies
Let's
first
build
hit
on this, huh?
far single in the second.
IPTV. Cageonomics started streaming tonight. Nice. That's an old school name right there, Cageonomics. I remember pulling his
Walks.
NCAA 14 rosters.
5 of the 6 walks by Texas State have scored. That's how Tovar has worked in and out of trouble.
Yes, Sauron's Wrath. We are getting cooked.
Bender up the batter. He has taken
There's a ball
2
there.
Called third strikes. He takes that one way outside.
Well, that single right there was hit 1 mile per hour faster than his home run.
Really?
Yes.
All right, let's go with the 1-0 count. Bender up did watch 2 strikes
For Texas State.
for outs at his first 2 at-bats.
Tovar missing away.
Going down watching. Let's see if he can get it back.
Still Valentin. Bullpen. Up 2 or out.
2 are out there now. Out to the lefty. No, I don't think that's 7th throw.
Yeah, it is.
What is it?
Yeah, he just got up and
What are we doing?
visit to the mound.
Little mound visit. This guy's coming up on pitch 80.
The righty is Colby Diaz.
A little bit early for that, don't you think, Nick?
2-0 the count to Blake Benderup.
For sure, BTTS. That's exactly right.
Wyatt Hensler, a one-out single here in the TX Whiskey, bottom of the fifth. Aggies trailing 7-2.
All right. Thanks, Christian.
And Benderup, who's taken 2 called third strikes. Ready to jumpstart this Aggie offense right here and chase down some of these 5 runs.
All right, come on, Binder up.
2-0 count to him. The lefty Tovar, the righty Benderup. Off the end of the bat.
Foul ball. 2-1 count, I think.
Pitch 81 for Jesus Tovar instead of
Gonna try it at first.
Hensler back standing.
Shout out to Hensler. He's been playing pretty well last series and so far today.
Tabor to the left of second base. And
Be a high looping pitch there.
stays up and away. 3 balls and 1 strike.
3-1 for Binder up. Come on, Bindy.
For Benderup, 3 on the left side of the infield.
3-1 pitch. Fly ball straight to right field. Will it land? It lands! There we go, Bindy. Hensler will take third. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That ball got down, man. It was up and down.
There's the blue.
All right, good spot here, man. Jamal George coming right up. I'm sorry, Hayden Schott. I forgot we changed the order here. Hayden Schott went from 4th to 5th in the lineup now.
He went, what, 390 and caught, it was caught on the wall on Sunday? Yeah.
Yes.
That's the game.
One looks like an out, and one looks like a hit.
Hayden Schott is officially 0 for 1. Hit back to the mound his first time up and drew a walk.
No problem, Trey.
First and third, 3 on the right side of the infield, and now pitching.
Did Hensler get his second?
They still
Right.
have another lefty.
Yeah, he has been making contact. Hensler's been rough series versus Elon. I mean, intro series with the program, but then he's been solid since, man. As expected.
After going 4 and a third.
Homer for the first time today. On base now. Starting to score.
Tovar 4 and a third against number 1 Texas A&M. He'll leave.
All right, they finally make the pitching change. They got 82 out of their starter.
2 lead. As
Pretty commendable job from him after giving up the 2 early homers to kind of, weather that storm. We'll get a pitching change, y'all.
Tovar's your Tuesday guy.
Right now.
Right now. That is a very apt way of saying it.
Incarnate Word. Okay. Kind of a rival there. TCU, Baylor,
New pitcher, but hey, maybe we can take advantage of it.
Texas,
Maybe we can get a quick start right here
UTSA.
on this change. Maybe we can get a jump on him.
Can we talk about that if you had just a conference of Texas schools in baseball? I think you get sharper on Tuesdays.
You just might. So coming into
Your boy's starting to get a headache, man. I hope I'm not getting sick.
yeah,
I'm caffeinated and good to go. Hydrated.
left-hander
Coworker was sick for the week last week. It's scary.
0-0
We're gonna fight.
with an ERA of 108. A third of an inning, 3 hits, 4 runs, all 4 were earned, 1 walk, no strikeouts.
Yeah. Earned runs times inning in a game divided by innings pitched. Yeah.
Yeah.
Texas State fan must have left. A bunch of guys left.
It's 108. It's listed as 99 on the official, on the stats. That's because
Yeah.
they can't. It doesn't go to 3 digits.
Yeah, the computer can give me the 3 digits.
So it's Hayden Schott.
And I
Against
don't expect him
Valentine.
to come out and be a guy with 180 ERA. They're not handing the ball to him in this spot unless they think they're going to get something out of it.
Lefty, lefty. And again, Hayden went went to work yesterday, the off day. It's a supposed off day. It's like an optional skate in hockey. It's not really optional. These players got back to work.
Tylenol's coming. I have to go take it next time out. All right, Hayden shot up for the new pitcher.
1 ball and no strikes. It was against Binghamton.
Section 203, scrambling to find pitchers. Girlfriend's names, mom's name, social security, his third grade teacher, blood type, favorite flavor of Doritos,
Bender up at first.
everything.
Hensler at third.
Because they will chant it.
1-0. Swing and a miss. A shot.
Low pitch, swung at by shot.
1-1.
Wait, what?
10 seconds for station identification along the Texas A&M sports.
They call that a ball? How?
Thank you.
I'm lost. Me and this ump are not on the same page, man. I'm not going to try to understand it. I'm just going to expect the unexpected and try not to be pissed off. I disagreed on this refs in ways that go against A&M. All right. Oh, it's 3-1. They did call it a ball, a strike. Okay. They called it a strike. The scoreboard was wrong. The scoreboard was wrong.
Bender up at first, Hensler at third, 1 away, 3-1 to Hayden. Lefty-lefty matchup with Valentine. Little number up the first base line.
Slow ball right there, but Hayden's shot does not have the gear to get there, but you will get a run.
Third, 2 away.
Or not. I guess not. I thought third was for sure going to advance there.
Great job there with the lefty falling off to be able to go over and get that.
Why?
He wasn't going to come home.
No.
I'm not sure why we didn't go home there.
Turned his back to home there.
This tapper up the line, Valentine never goes. Coomer gets
That's a mistake, I think.
and Hensler stays at third. Second and third.
That felt like a routine run right there. I don't know. I'm stupid, so who knows? Y'all tell me.
Fastball at the belt, outside corner for a strike.
I don't know how we don't get the run right there. It was a slow bleeding ball to first base. Had all the time in the world, I thought. Jamal George up.
On the inside
Couple of
corner,
strikes.
Hayes, 0-2.
Man, oh man, no points out of this would be brutal.
0 for 1, walk and a strikeout. Second and third, 2 away.
0-2 pitch.
A timeout. And Michael Early, not going to waste this. We'll have an opportunity to talk to you, Mike.
Mike Early going to talk to George.
It's been quite a change from
I guess third base coach didn't send him, or Hensler flinched, or something.
After let off the
Yeah.
hook, right? Pitcher with a little more confidence. He can see his way out of this half inning.
For sure, Andrew.
It's been the difference in these first couple of games, right? That 3-1 gets nubbed up the line. Now an 0-2 to Jamal George. The lefty Valentine. The righty George. Pitch. Got him. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. The Yankees
Swing and a
swing
miss.
two in scoring position through 5. Texas State a 7-2 lead on Texas A&M. This is Aggie baseball from their field.
You don't take chances when you need 6. I honestly didn't feel like that was taking a huge chance, but I could be reading it wrong. That felt fairly routine. Ball was slow moving. But that could have been the thought process. You're right. Yeah, ending with nothing in that inning really feels bad. Through the pitching change. Feels bad. He probably needed to be running on contact right. Why can't we have nice things? It's definitely not a nice night. Definitely not a nice night. See Grant Cunningham back out there. Got us out of the bases loaded hole last inning. First kind of pitching spark we've had for a while with that strikeout.
Hasn't known me long enough to ignore me, right? Ethan Ferris leads off for Texas State at the top of the 6th. And starts.
Love the Duncan frame. Hell yeah.
Starts him.
Thank you for noticing it. I'm really proud of it. I actually have 2 Duncans in here. I have another frame of him on off camera. My favorite athlete of all time, Tim Duncan. Love the way he handled his business. Nice strike thrown by Grant.
Cunningham ahead 0-2. 5 pitches, 5 strikes for Cunningham.
0-2 count. Fly ball.
Right field line.
Right to Yamal George. You have to run up for it, though. And he grabs it.
And he makes the grab.
Well played, Yamal George. We've had some good early season play out of right field from both Yamal George and Terrence Keel II. Some great options there. They may both end up being backups. One may earn a starting spot because you obviously have Caden Sorrell coming back.
It's a Mas Fajitas Mas Hustle.
Just great to see them both emerge.
Proud partner. Texas A&M Athletics. 1 down for Ashton Eaton. Big blow, 3-run home run in that 5-run third. That was the first 3 runs of that. Texas State would have 2 more on a 2-run.
What football unis you like more, the old 2018 unis or the current?
Under his hand first.
I like the current unis. Kind of classic, but willing to mix up the colors.
1-0 count.
I really like the old school 2018 Kentucky look we had when we played Kentucky and we wore the old school jerseys.
Got it away. 2-0.
Yeah, Grant Cunningham's doing well. He finally landed on something here. But 2-0 count right now.
The 2-0 missed off the plates. 3 balls and no strikes.
Gonna stay outside on that one. 3-0 count here.
Infield plays at the pull. Cash, the deepest in left field. 3-0. Under his hand.
Inside pitch. 4-0 walk right there. We might have jinxed it, Ash's Tunes.
And don't want that to just be like, hey, I've lost control of the zone. I've gotten outs by throwing strikes.
Chase Mora. Double walk, fly to center. Fastball outside corner Benitez.
There's a strike.
1 strike on Chase Mora. 7-2 Texas State as we open the 6th. The runner at first, Austin Eaton, the 1-out walk. 7 walks by Aggie pitchers. 0-1. Way outside.
There's the 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And all of them scored until the 5th inning when Cunningham came on to get that strikeout.
3-pitch strikeout of Zachary Davis.
Come on, Cunningham. Build on it. 1-1 count.
1-1 to Chase Mora in a righty-righty matchup. Pitch home. Sky.
Makes contact. Fly ball on this one.
Infield. Sawyer Farr.
Sawyer Farr will grab it.
Second base. Still on the infield.
Nice.
Third,
Routine.
2-0.
Great. The on-base percent of each team on this game is miles apart. Yeah. Bring back the Texas Aggies unis from last year. Yes.
Pulls out that card, showing the defensive adjustments for Cole Tabor.
All right. 2 outs, man on first.
His left.
Cunningham can build on a pretty good start here.
The middle. Hensler towards the hole on the left side. For Tabor, open stance. stretch.
Inside pitch.
Ball and no strikes. Eaton at first. 2 away, 1-0 the count. Cole Tabor.
1-0 count. Pitch high.
2-0. Cash towards the line. Jace a couple of steps towards left center. Jamal George. Normal position right. So the infield to pull. Left and center slightly the other way. 2-0 the count. Tabor. 2 walks, 2 runs scored. He also has a stolen base.
I'm dipping at 9 because I got to go to get Panda before they close. I respect that statement so much. I call that one a strike. There we go. 2-1. We're definitely capable, but we're not trending that way right now, Malik. But our team is capable of it.
2 away.
We have that capability.
The 2-1.
Good contact, but a foul ball. Out of the park.
Counts 2-2.
Don't get trackmen on the foul balls very often. We did that time.
Really?
Yeah.
What was it?
102, 370.
Was it really?
All right, 2-2 count.
2 balls, 2 strikes. The count to Cole Tabor. 2 down. Runner at first. Held on by Bender.
Come on, Cunningham.
A pitch from Cunningham.
Inside pitch.
3-2.
Full count. 2 outs. Runner on first. I want Cunningham to get this out now and solidify a strong start. Leakage here if you don't get it.
On this 3-2 pitch with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. 7-2 Texas State pitch.
Cunningham.
Did he go? Appeal to third. No swing. Ball 4. Second walk.
Didn't swing on the check. Gonna walk him. I don't know the name of the logo, but the alternate A&M logo of the guy with the hat. Old Sarge? I don't know, man. The thing is, on these ESPN like weekday streams,
Tim's the only Aggie pitcher that
you don't get replays. You don't get good
went to the mound,
replays.
didn't issue a walk in his 2 innings.
Same thing in basketball. Like, I want to see this stuff just for my sanity, and you don't get them.
Batter's faced by Peyton Smith were walks. Morton with 2, and now Cunningham with his second.
All right, you got men on first and second now. Pitch in the dirt.
Pitch bounces up there. Blocked by Harrison. 1 ball, no strikes. Cameron Thompson walked and scored, sandwiched between 2 strikeouts. 1 of 3 strikeouts as Jason Kelly comes to the mound.
We're going to have a mound meeting from the pitching coach.
Started this game. Aggie and collegiate
Yeah,
debut.
Old Sarge is making a big comeback. Elko was wearing a bunch of his merch throughout the season.
But not the first time Jason Kelly.
Maybe we'll see him build on it even more.
He probably knows exactly what he needs to say in this situation.
I wonder if they'll stick to the one alternate a year. They'll stick to the blackout.
It was
And it
brief.
didn't take long.
It was brief.
No,
What if
it
the
didn't.
alternate this year is like
Very short.
you get an Old Sarge logo on it somewhere?
Take some time to enjoy the rest of this game responsibly with Lacaze's smooth tequila.
Be nice.
Rugged country.
That was a shot.
Lots of butt touches. Look, is a sports meeting really complete until a butt is touched?
Chaser is for Cunningham, right? We're at the top of the 6th. 7-2 Texas State.
Got to give him the attaboy.
2 out. 2 on aboard walks. 1 ball, no strike count to the right-handed hitting first baseman Cameron Thompson. The righty Grant Cunningham
1-0 count.
comes set.
Grant Cunningham
Line.
makes contact. Snagged by Caden Kent. Beautiful, man.
Timed. The
What a
jump
snag.
perfectly
He reached for that one, man.
for out number 3.
And that would have been bad. If that one gets through, that's a bad one. We have seen better fielding today, but unfortunately we've seen some rough pitching to counteract that. Aggies down 7-2.
He times this perfectly, Scott.
Sure does. Doesn't hurt to be 6'2" either. Cash was like, yeah, glad you came up with that one in front of me.
Kent spears the line.
Yeah, that was crisis averted right there. Thank you, Caden Kent. Thank you, Caden Kent. All right, I'm grabbing Tylenol. I'll be right back. I think I'm actually hungry. I don't think I've had anything to eat today. That's 100% it. That's 100% why I have a headache. Worked out in the morning, protein shake before and after. It's no carbs. Super lean steak for lunch with salad and Brussels sprouts, no carbs. Yeah, I'm freaking hungry. I save my carbs for late because I work out in the morning, so I want to carb up late at night. I'm sure you care to hear this. All right, Gavin Cash, salsa on the line here. He is the salsa situation today. If he gets a homer, I take the salsa. Gavin Cash is so due.
As he faces Gavin Cash in a lefty-lefty matchup. Valentine from the third
1-0
base
count.
rubber.
Call that one a strike.
Ball over, it's 1-1. Cash called third strike.
Last season, I felt like turned on games knowing I was going to get a huge dopamine hit when they undoubtedly won. I missed that feeling. It could come back. There's another strike. Jack says, eat 'em up, cats. Yeah, your cats are playing well. Malik.
For Texas State. Cash the other way foul.
Cash fouls that one off. Okay, train, bring us luck. Train, bring us luck, please. Bring us Aggie fortune. I gotta get a protein shake soon. Go get you some gains.
1-2.
This shimmy, man. High pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Gavin Cash.
So I'm just wondering, like, along the road of this guy becoming a pitcher, when did the coach tell him to shimmy before he pitches? It's not something you see.
Gavin Cash as an Aggie. 2-2.
High, swinging at a high ball there.
1 down. Aggies have struck out 9 times.
Reaching for that one, Gavin.
It's not even close to a strike.
Maybe even above the eyes.
Yeah, I don't know why we're reaching for that.
First time up, he's 1 for 2. Infield plays him to pull.
Sawyer Farr makes contact right to second base. Routine out at first. Am I the one that's been playing NCAA 14 lately? No, but I've felt the call from its old classic dynasty mode though.
2 home runs in
I love
the
that
first.
classic dynasty. He does it to taunt, or does he do it to throw off timing and give an unusual look? It's
5 hits
weird.
Overall, 3 singles, 1 in the second, 2 in the 5th. That has been it for A&M. Fastball to Harrison is a strike, 0-1. He hadn't thrown many pitches, so Bear almost has to take that first one. And Valentine can throw the fastball.
Takes a strike.
Bear 0 for 1 with a walk.
Low pitch.
Ball down, 1-1.
No, it's definitely not a natural movement. It's something he's doing on purpose.
2 down, the bases are empty.
I hate how he struts around.
Harrison to pull on the infield. 1-1.
Swing and a miss.
Change, 1 and 2.
Yeah, the spot they put him in, I did not think Valentine was going to be a guy with a 100 ERA.
1-2 count for Bear Harrison.
Lead, that was a leverage situation.
Misses.
Swing and a miss. Bobbled. Coomer misses it. Nope. Coomer tags him out, and the Aggies go down 1-2-3. In the 6th.
Pitcher's very excited. It is early, but good reason to be excited right now for them. People are pouring out of Bluebell. It's a rough showing. It's a rough showing. If things don't look better within the inning, I probably have to go eat dinner too. I'm dying. We'll keep it here for now, though. Oh, you got it on the second try, Tony Torres. You didn't get the message across on the first one saying Texas done. It didn't make much sense, but you did figure it out the second time. Well done. Well done. When is the next game? Friday. Take a look at the weekend series. Well, a series of games, not all against the same team. It's the Houston road trip. You got Arizona Friday, Oklahoma State Saturday, Rice on Sunday. Hot sauce has calories. That's true.
SiriusXM's the home of your favorite team in conference, including live games plus interviews and analysis. So cheer along online with the SiriusXM app. Listen to your favorite team anywhere. Get a free trial. SiriusXM.us/SEC.
I agree with that, Jack. I think Texas schools should play each other. I think regional teams should play.
Texas State leads Texas A&M.
It's good to see regional teams play.
Congratulations to
No, Texas State's a real program. It's
Aggie
yeah. I
softball
mean,
team.
we knew it'd be a challenge. We just thought we would put up, you know, more of a fight.
Trisha Ford. So they'll get some talk there on the SiriusXM this week.
They better.
Grant Cunningham stays out there.
Yeah.
Correct. SEC Player of the Week. First pitch
Makes
to
contact.
the right field line, Yamal George.
Yamal George is there. Yamal snags it. Foul ball right to Yamal.
Pugh, one pitch, one swing, one foul out here at the top of the seventh. I know he's had the fall and the spring. but
For sure,
Yamal
Texas State
George,
is
you talk
legit.
about the different positions, he's gotta get used
I'm
to
going to the
it.
Oklahoma State game. Let's play better than this. I know, man. We got to start playing a lot better.
Navigated that beautifully.
Oh, this is going to tank our ranking? Yeah. I would.
Coomer bats for the first time.
We dropped in the USA Today poll. None of the others. If you somehow sweep this weekend, it might not, but it probably will.
Aggie softball finally back home.
If you drop another one this weekend, you're going to drop.
Game against Texas State on Thursday.
1-0 to Coomer. Righty.
1-0 count, another ball.
And we'll play Texas Tech, who's ranked 13th and has Najee Kennedy, the
Joe says, eat 'em up, Cats.
player of the year.
Congrats. Deadass, what are the odds we come back? I mean, again, we're capable. We're just not playing in a way that looks like we're going to. Well, this is a nastier loss than losing to Cal Poly after winning the series. This is a nastier loss. Well, I mean, you could lose a game like this, but to just, you know, kind of get skunked how we have been since the first inning is the part that feels really bad. Here's the mound meeting.
Go make a pitching change.
Gonna make a switch. Caden Wilson coming in.
Well, how we said in the beginning of the season that hopefully in this early going there'll be some questions answered. I think there's more questions now than we had when this season started.
I think you got some answers there from Cunningham. Was it stellar? No, but it was still.
Yeah, they better.
strikes and balls.
They better, Blue Honeydew.
But still too many free base runners.
Can't do this.
But the important part is he put some zeros in.
Inning in 2/3, 2 walks, 1 strikeout, 1 hit batter. And left-hander Caden Wilson comes on. Sixth out of the pen for the Aggies.
I know. I so agree with that, BTTS. I hate it when people chant overrated after winning a big game. It's just like, oh, so your success was against a team that's not actually that good? Okay.
Heard the coaches talk about him nearly making the weekend rotation.
Yeah. The original plan was Prager, Lampkin, Patton, Moss.
Moss, I'm
Right?
sorry.
No,
Yes.
but Cade was one of those. Tuesday was absolutely up for grabs. So the Aiden Sims.
If y'all win your weekend series, you probably will be ranked.
This coach
Yeah, we don't need the number one.
to start.
Yes.
It doesn't
Wilson,
matter.
The 6'2", 200-pound left-hander
You just got to play better.
from Raymore, Missouri, is 0-0 with his third appearance in relief. 13.5 ERA, 2/3 of an innings, 3 hits, 1 run. It was earned, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout.
If they win their weekend series, though, they could snag a low-end ranking. I would guess. If they win a weekend series after winning this game,
Third time for
they're not going to get close to 15 or 12, though.
this early part of the season. Fastball's electric. Second best pitch is his slider. You know, when you talk about a staff, you say, well, okay, doesn't matter, starter, reliever. Who's got the best stuff? This name is almost always at the top of the list, Caden Wilson's.
Oh, yeah.
Now, how do you use
All right, Caden Wilson in.
effectively get people out? I think he's still learning that.
Right. I mean, his last warm-up pitch was 95 miles an hour. But it wasn't in the zone.
That's
Even in a warm-up pitch.
exactly right.
So, see if he tones that down. And
All right, Caden Wilson
finds
in.
the middle of the strike zone here.
Ryan Farber from the right side. One down, runner at first. First pitch, fastball.
Start to the strike.
95 for a strike. First base side of the rubber. For the left-hander, glove at the belt. 0-1 home. Shows bunt, does bunt, but he's
Foul bunt.
out of play.
That bunt went 163 feet.
That was an insanely far fouling bunt. The hell? 0-2 count, though, for Caden Wilson.
He's ahead of Farber 0-2. With Coomer at first. 9 away with a fastball.
Be a ball there, 1-2 count.
Left-hander Caden Wilson comes set. Coomer leads from first, 1-2.
Inside pitch. 2-2 count.
Then slider. 2-2. Cash plays him towards the line and left by a couple steps.
2-2 pitch.
9 away, 3-2.
Gonna be a full count.
From 0-2 to 3-2 with a runner at first, one away here in the top of the seventh. Pitch from Caden Wilson. There goes the runner, moves to first. Binderup's throw.
And they get him out.
Tagged out is Coomer. The tag
Beautiful.
applied by Caden Kentz. That will go as a caught stealing on Coomer.
Helping yourself out right there.
It's a great move by Caden.
Beautiful stuff for Caden to recognize that. Tries taking second.
Working to the
Caden
inside
gets it to
part of the
first,
bag.
first to
That's
second.
got a little bit of tail
Get him
on
out.
it. Caden Kidd had to go get high from Binderup, and then got a good tag down.
Still from the stretch, 3-2.
3-2 count. Swing and a miss. There we go.
Struck him out.
Love it. Good stuff from Caden Wilson, man. Welcome to the game.
Almost a strike him out, throw him out.
That was
Throw
awesome.
him out, strike him out.
We'll take it.
First strikeout.
I'll take any positivity out of these last couple innings, man.
Mutual Insurance Company proud
I'll
to
take
bring you the
any
seventh-inning
positivity.
stretch. They're committing to keeping businesses safe, community strong, and Texans healthy. Learn more. TexasMutual.com. Bottom of the seventh next. Aggies down
Good stuff,
7-2.
Caden.
This is Aggie baseball from Learfield.
Now, I wonder if they just keep Caden Wilson in. Long leash. Or if they keep rotating, because that was clearly a plan tonight. Offense time to lock in. I'll just take productivity, man. I want to feel better leaving this game. I feel better about pitching right now because that was a great showing by Caden, though. Cunningham had himself a big moment. Didn't Texas State copy the ball 5 chant?
Texas Farm Bureau Insurance.
It's flattering, really.
Basketball fan experience this year. Visit 12man.com/maroon contest. Register for you and a guest.
In fact, I see some Texas State fans telling their other fans not to do that.
By Buzz Williams or Joni Taylor.
All right, top of the lineup, Caden Kent.
.com/maroon contest. Caden Kent leads off for the Aggies here at the bottom of the 7th. First pitch swinging and he chops
Contact on a foul ball.
Texas State dugout first base side. Karam's out of the
Parzival's at the game. He says there's no Texas State fans there.
Make sure everybody's okay. Caden leadoff home run, the bottom of the first, his second home run of the season. The 0-1.
0-1 count. Another contact for a foul.
We're in this game now.
March just slapped those by you.
Slap those
She
rally
slapped
churros
the
down.
rally churros right
Dropped
by
them like
you.
it was hot.
Rally churros in the booth.
Infield plays Caden Kent to pull. Outfield straight away. So ball 2-strike count to Caden. Way outside. 1-2. After the home run, he grounded out to first and popped to short.
Totally agree, Jack.
Actually, that pop to short was in shallow right.
Parzival, you're early with the damn it.
Barber caught grass. Down and away. Same pitch. Cade does the same thing. 2-2.
Well, you can't hit a 5-run home run, so work through this.
2-2 count.
2-2.
Fly ball.
Center field where Ferris drifts
Going to be routine
to his
out for the
right.
center fielder. Gets him out. Parzival's in the actual future.
Jace Laviolette's the batter. He's 0 for 2 with a walk and 2 strikeouts.
Come on, Jace. High pitch.
Goes up and in. 1 ball and no strikes to Jace. His last hit would be the RBI double in the 6th last Friday against Cal Poly.
Section 203 holding it down. Staying
6 in a
strong.
row set down by Valentine. Waves and misses at a breaking ball down and away, 1-1.
1-1 count for Jace Laviolette. Quiet day.
Fastball at the belt on the outside corner. It's 1-2.
And had a little conversation with Rammer behind the plate.
Hitless in his last 9 at-bats. Does have 3 walks.
I'll settle for 5 solo home runs back to back. That's not too much. That's pretty reasonable, Noble. We can get that.
Outside.
Outside pitch.
2-2. Two ball, 2-strike count to Jace Laviolette. The pitch. Out of play left side.
Foul ball for Jace.
Two and 2 to Jace. 1 down. Base is empty. Aggies down. 7-2 here in the bottom of the 7th. Pitch.
Outside pitch. Full count for Jace.
Count runs full to Jace Laviolette. The pitch.
Jace swings and misses.
Struck him out.
Been a while since we've seen an over 10 run by Laviolette.
That is
Yeah, we got nothing going tonight. Credit to their pitchers.
The 3 strikeouts are 8, 9, and 10.
Our bats have
this
nothing.
season.
since the first inning.
Wyatt Hensler the batter, 2 for 3. A home run in the first, single in the fifth, but he was stranded in third. 3 on the left side.
Hensler's up. High ball to Hensler.
The slider 1-0. Seven straight set down by Valentin. 3 on the left side of the infield. The 1-0 is chopped to the Aggie dugout.
Foul ball.
1-1.
This team needs to come to Jesus moment, hitters in particular.
Left fielder Gingrich.
Yeah, I mean, losing 7-2 midweek to a down the road in-state team, feeling really bad and embarrassed, and letting this pitcher dance all over you should be somewhat of a come to Jesus moment. Should not feel good, and they should be made to watch this performance again.
9 on the season. Goes the other
Hensler
way.
makes contact.
Center field, long run,
Off the wall.
right center. The throw by
Get to
Ferris
second
is
base.
offline. It's a double for Hensler, who
Good base
has
hit.
3 hits this evening.
Yeah, Hensler's been on tonight.
A single, a double, and a homer. All of them jumping off the bat.
Yeah, and going with
It was
the pitch.
close. Hensler's been on, man. Hensler's had a night. Good for Hensler.
Get to right center.
That was like a foot off,
370
2 feet off.
78 feet to the base of the wall.
First hit surrendered by.
Yeah, literally 2 feet away, BTTS.
Dunked a single to shallow right. His last time up
Come on,
was
Bender up,
3.
man.
2 down, Hensler at second.
Outside
for a
pitch.
ball. 1-0.
I don't know, man. If you're basing the pitching big takeaways from a night like tonight, I don't think that's right. You got into a hole because you started some freshmen. You wanted to see some new arms in an early season midweek game. I'd wait before I make statements like that, Texags 75. But you're right. Have not been competitive, have not been good,
That swing was
and they have to get better.
run homer.
But to make statements about that, about Max Wiener so far, it could be true, but I don't think the big picture and the evidence is there yet, man. You could be right,
Hensler at second. 1-1 pitch.
but I don't think today is the example.
Popped foul
of that.
territory, first base side. Thompson has room. And makes
They'll grab
the
that one.
strike.
All right, y'all. I'm going to get out of here early to get dinner. I'm going to watch on the phone to close this out. So thank you guys for tuning into the stream.
At second. 7 complete.
Hopefully a miracle happens when I'm off stream. Maybe I'll pop back by if it does, but I have to go eat. I have to go eat. And this game is not going well. But y'all have a great night, y'all. We'll try to catch you either Wednesday or Friday night. I'll either go live tomorrow for Vandy or Friday for the game versus, I think, Arizona's first. Later, y'all.